wounded type deal. 10 dead, 52 wounded in mac and cheese riot. And whilst that was going on, we're like, well, maybe we blackmail Howie Mandel. And we're like, yes, we'll do that. So the blackmail team goes to blackmail. It does not go particularly to plan. So they shoot him in the ass. Smash cut to the same time with the Steel Team. Steel Team 3 is going to steal. We've broken into the building and we're in the basement. And Caradog got kidnapped by pigs. So Glennon and I are trying to break into the fancy safe. We have just activated some spicy drones. I do want to cover them in the fire sauce. And Caradog's psychotic droid is on the way to the rescue. Have no fear. It's probably fine.
Cool. Is there anything anyone would like to add to that?
Murder shot somebody in the butt and they died.
Yeah, I said that.
Violently.
Actually,
Yeah.
correction on that part. Through the ass, out the mouth, twice.
Yes.
It did feel somewhat cruel and unusual, but we don't want to split hairs here.
Fuck
And then you
him.
couldn't find his flipping keys because you probably vaporized them.
No, I found his keys. We're just still in his office, like about to look through his desk while I make pork and beans out of his bodyguards.
What couldn't we find? Oh, was it the comlink that we couldn't find?
His data pad. We couldn't find his
the data pad. Yes.
Which is probably in his desk or on his ship.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Or he accidentally left it, sitting on top of the water reservoir in the bathroom, using it when he was on the toilet, left it in there. It happens all the time.
Like, I guess so, yeah.
Tragically, all of the toilets on the planet have been destroyed, so the data pad is no
Wait,
more.
no, there's no bathroom in this place. It's just porta potties.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
No, here's a toilet. It's on a ship.
Well, all right then. It's safe from the masses.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just finding the droid that I misplaced and then spent the last 20 minutes not looking for. Yeah, we'll go for this one.
Testing 1.
Sounding human.
Oh my god, that took longer than it ever should have, and I don't care because it's working.
Yay.
Do you know what the issue
I wanted
was?
to say, what was... no, do I know? Absolutely not, and I never will.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's the truth. Like, my friend makes a joke usually that, like, the techno-fairies are actively ruining your electronics and you should keep a bar of raw iron on top of it to ward them off.
You sounded like
I'm
an
not
Animal
invested.
Crossing villager.
I've heard that too. Like, Jenna is another buddy of mine, says that every time it happens. I did want to mention, though, the idea that everyone has to bring their own bathroom, like the most hellish example of an executive bathroom, is literally a nightmare existence that I would kill the galaxy for. Absolutely not.
Roll for your destiny.
It's bring
I
your
can
own
do that.
bathroom, guys.
It's bring your own bathroom day.
To be fair, that is kind of implied in Star Wars because everyone rocks up to everywhere on their ship.
That is true, bro.
That
I'm gonna
said,
go ahead and say that she likes to jump on my PC, so if I suddenly randomly disappear, she turned my computer off.
Cool.
I'll be right back.
That does raise a question though. So, like, Luke Skywalker, right, flies around in X-wing a lot. X-wings do not have bathrooms. And some of his flights are weeks.
Very long, yeah.
Yeah.
Get the old bottle.
Nah, you know what he's doing, Patmore.
Jedi hibernation.
Absolutely not. Those orange jumpsuits have
Yeah.
multiple purposes.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's fair. You basically see him in a nappy in the fifth movie anyway.
That's true.
And you literally see him in a nappy in like the third one. Why? Not necessarily literally, but like, he is in a nappy equivalent in the third movie.
I don't know, are we talking about the scene where he's in a pod? Like
Yeah.
he's in the back of the tank? No, that's not a nappy. That's his skivvies. Like this man is wearing practically nothing.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Okay, we need to set this up for that. So I'm just setting the game time so I don't forget. Okay, so do we want to start in the office, in the safe room, or in the card table?
I'd roll for it.
It's a trick question. We're doing all of them at the same time.
Exactly.
Whatever the first option was.
Yeah, may I have initiative from everyone?
Everyone.
Okay.
That includes Columbus.
Oh. Oh no. Yeah, this is the one time I want Columbus to succeed just because I think it'd be funny.
Yep, I get that. Some of us just want to see the world burn.
And is it
Some
was
people
it
just wanna
cool
see the
for
world.
us or vigilance?
Oh, it's cool. It's cool for you. It's vigilance for Cat.
They're the same. I never
Okay.
check which one it is because they're exactly the same for me.
I click buttons. I don't give a
I-
shit.
Can we
Yeah,
talk about
like-
this? Can we talk about my role? Why? Why?
What did you roll?
Yeah,
you gotta go
Oh,
fast.
wow.
You can't make a single face.
yeah, like
But
you
you're,
gotta go
you're
fast.
cool
Oh,
as fucking off the chain.
like
Yeah,
I mean,
that is
cool.
nuts.
Cool is technically a face skill.
yeah, like you
Is
just did a
that
good
true?
job.
Oh, I didn't know
Just
And
be
that.
now-
cooler.
I will not roll good for the rest of the evening.
No, shush. This is the start to a wonderful session of rolling for you.
Entirely
Knocking on
good luck
wood.
all the way through.
Yep. Yeah, don't jinx yourself before you're off the jump.
There's no wooden space.
Yeah.
I
Wood
rolled
comes at
like
a premium.
7 nat 20s killing that dragon. I fully believe I'm gonna roll only triumphs this session. Confidence is key.
There you go.
Confidence is key.
You did roll a
I'm
disgusting number of crits.
To be fair, it
A
was like
statistically unlikely disgusting number of crits.
it was perpetual advantage with multiple rolls a turn. Statistics were on your side.
Wow.
No.
Was
Uh,
that
Atta boy,
3,000
Carol.
damage fall damage or like smack into the wall damage?
Oh.
It was a
Taven damage.
compounding problem.
yeah, that was dropping the ceiling.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
need something
I
to
cannot
drink.
wait to hear this. I'm just gonna put it out there. I would like the first part of Thursday. We want to talk about it. I would love to hear the story.
What if I'm dead?
I would
still
like to hear
love
the story
that.
even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at
Well,
that
who's
point, we
gonna
won't have
tell
to
you?
worry about like
I'm kidding.
in character stuff because you're flipping dead. You can just tell us.
I'm talking out of character.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm great at tooting my own horn. Anyway, can we kill pigs now?
We already killed one.
I'd love to.
No, you
No.
There's
killed a
always more pigs
basilisk.
to kill.
Like,
I
he
still
was-
don't remember what they look like.
Oh, everyone spam Gamorrean gifs in the chat.
Not
No.
the Gamorreans, the basilisk.
Oh, okay, everyone
It's-
spam.
No, scroll up
basilisk.
twice in
Yeah,
the Discord.
Okay, we can do that too.
Scroll up twice. Oh my god.
Star Wars channel above your cat.
Yeah, Star Wars General.
Oh, that's a basilisk? Man,
Yeah.
they're ugly.
Yeah,
Rude.
that's why I don't
Yep.
want any more spammed. They're fucking ugly.
My cat, who I was worried about for a second when I turned around. to see
She's
her
just
legs.
vibing.
Just her legs.
She's just vibing.
She got into the catnip and now she's good. She's just chilling.
She's a drug cat.
Look, it keeps him calm.
That's fair. That seems mathematically incorrect. That seems mathematically incorrect.
No.
No, it does. Are those the exact same fate? No, they're not. We just reach the same place in 2 different ways. So, Siren, you're going first, followed by the droids, followed by Tank, followed by Glennon, Caradog, Benia, Gamorrean, Card Group, Gamorrean, Table Group, and lastly, Columbo.
Okay. Tank, what are we doing? Are we leaving? What are we doing?
Check his table for the vault code so we can call those in, and then we just walk out of here.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
Would be a search check, so that'd be a perception check, I guess.
You got there.
Perception?
Yeah, you may roll when ready. And Matter, I approve of your Kutzva. Is it this one that I'm looking for? No, that's not the right one. Sorry, I was just bringing up my GM screen in the background because apparently I forgot to do that up until now. Oh, I've buried you. I'm sorry. This one. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So, going for his table, you would find, like, even though he's a criminal, he does run a legitimate business, so there would be a lot of, like, actual business supplies there. But aside from that, oh, it's cat we lost. Weird. Aside from that, oh, okay. You would find a yes, Matter, enough stables to last a lifetime. You'd find some amount of money. It seems relatively large, but it's definitely not the amount that the game was, the entire thing was being done for. It might be personal stuff, petty cash stuff. You'd also find a remote control. That doesn't seem to have an obvious indication of what it's meant to control.
Does it?
Like any good remote control.
Yeah.
Does it have any markings on it?
It has a blue button and a green button.
Ah, damn.
They're good.
I hold it up for Tank like, am I
Tank
doing
can
something
press
with
button.
this?
Click the green button.
I click the green button.
Okay. I need a perception check from everyone.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, guys.
You've
Everyone is in, like,
activated
everyone?
the on-site nuke.
Everyone, as in everyone.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Why is it that difficult?
There's a lot of sounds happening outside.
That is fair. Where the hell is... Tell me your perception.
Oh
There
god.
you are.
No.
Was that everyone? Did no one get that? 1, 2.
I don't
3,
think Kara
4.
has rolled.
Nah, I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
I'm currently working my way down my character sheet.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
There
Wow.
we go.
Caradog wins. He is so stressed about it, though.
The one person on the table.
Irish, I'm gonna DM you what you heard.
Oh, yay!
The on-site nuke has been activated.
Yep.
Payload has been deployed. The world starts to shake.
Not Cicely, your time is now. Like, you're fucking obliterated. It's fine.
Now click the blue button.
Yeah.
Yugi starts talking about, like, you've activated my trap card. And it's like, where did that voice come from?
Like, that's just the thing he has installed in all of his places that he MCs for. Just like a tactical nuke for emergencies only. Spot narration, to be used sparingly because they don't say a lot of things, so he has to pick and choose the moment.
This cat was like, yeah, in my summer home, get that WMD. And he was going to pay us 300 credits or something for a gig. He most definitely was holding out.
And how much money?
So,
Let's see.
an amount you'd have to spend time to count it.
I'm just gonna grab it though.
Yeah,
on
okay,
top of
that's fair.
pushing the button.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. I can't tell if that's good or bad.
Yes.
Now, Caradog, I'm gonna spend 4 fret right now to say that your comlink has just run out of power.
Oh, thanks.
I always forget to charge this fucking thing.
Oh,
I will put it
No.
out there. You can just use a light side point to maybe. Just saying. That's what they're
nah,
for.
we keep this dangerous. Thank you, Angel. We're gonna survive.
Are we?
We're gonna keep it beautiful.
Absolutely.
Whether we
Oh.
survive or not, it is simply an imperative that we yes and.
Okay, so
Yes. And
I'm making another Jedi. I'm just saying.
okay. Do you press the blue button?
Do it. The green did nothing. The blue will do something.
Let the hate consume you.
do it.
Yes. Yes.
Feel
Oh
pressure.
no!
Feel stressed.
Don't do it.
The blue is just the orange for whatever the
You know
fuck
what?
the green was.
Fine, I'll push the blue button.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mistakes are being made.
At the
Why
end
did you even bring it up?
at the end of the round, something will happen.
Yes,
Okay,
I love
okay.
things.
I will say the only indication you currently have is there's currently a blinking red light on it now.
How ominous.
That's never good.
Until
Like-
it is.
Wow.
No.
No, but trust me.
I'm sorry, Emmy. I should have listened to you, and I would like to apologize for not taking your advice. I am so deeply sorry for not listening to you.
Oh no, you good.
Lies.
So talking about
I'm just the coward.
Emmy, so the droid closest to you wants to deal with you.
Can I entice it to go upstairs?
No, it's gonna walk up to you and try to club you.
Hey, you stop
Okay.
that.
It's going clubbing.
Yeah. Emmy, do you have anything that makes you harder to hit?
No, I not on this character.
His
Okay.
cute face and ears.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a club to that cute face and those cute ears.
No.
This might be a compliment in binary. We don't know. Well, Caradoc does, but most people don't know.
Okay, Emmy? You get hit with a
Yes.
stun baton. You take
Ow.
6 stun damage reduced by your soak.
Okay.
That was his turn. The other droid is going to walk up and try to beat Cat. Cat, is there anything that makes you harder to hit?
No, it's mostly a better at hitting situation.
Okay, cool. We're also
Same.
going to club you. Oh no.
Ouch, my bones. I needed those.
Sorry, I was just considering the moral choice that I'm about to make. Cat, roll a crit on yourself.
Okay. Now, can I heal the one that we healed on me before? Because I never actually hit the button.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. You know, you had a pretty good plan in your head. You worked out the exact thing you were going to do next, and then you were tased to the face, and then it's just gone.
Like, you fucker, I had an idea. Now it's, do you know how hard that is to keep an idea in this head? It's like a sieve.
Yep. Yeah. And on that, Murder, it's your turn.
Oh, can I just push this fat ass out the window and leave?
You can try.
He's a hollowed out corpse, my guy.
Yeah, but he is clogging it up. He remember he as an alive creature he couldn't make his way. Oh, hello, Smudge.
Alright, so that's an athletics check.
Yeah, sorry, I was just grabbing a Smudge for a Smudge cameo.
Hello, Smudge.
She glares at us so hard.
Yeah, she
Okay.
does. She's like, fuck this. I
Oh,
am not
Sorry,
a
there was one more.
display.
There was one more purple to that, and
No, there
black.
wasn't. Shut up.
Uh,
That's not a 3 purple check. No, take that
no,
back.
no,
Take that back, put it in your pocket.
it's a small window. He clogged it up. It's pushing him through it, but you've got him. You got it.
Alright,
Murder. You take I'm just gonna Murder, I'm gonna pocket those three for a moment. So Murder, before you before he was in the window and dead, you know, you had a nice view of like his yacht behind the ship, right? Behind the thing, right?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What you see at this second is that yacht is heading towards you.
Oh, it's a remote.
Oh.
Okay. That's funny.
Are we stealing this?
We're 9/11 his place of business, and then maybe we're stealing it. 'Cause I don't think it's gonna stop.
No.
Unless double click is for pause.
Who knows?
Okay. How big's the room?
Small.
And the yacht's big, right?
It's Silhouette 5.
Wouldn't I just be able to like hit the deck and have it like pass by me? Because it would also take care of any debris it dislodges.
In theory,
Meaning?
it's better than standing in the way.
Take the risk.
things
Take me with you.
Entirely risk it.
Hit the deck just means go prone here, as it kind of just shaves the top.
No, I
part
mean
of
like
the
shove me down because I don't have my maneuver. Like I ended my turn.
Okay. Can I just take some strain maybe and just duck under here, and we'll see what happens.
And you want to pull Siren down?
Yeah, no, that's what the strain is for.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. Oh, and
could I just
Murder.
roll? So, yeah.
Just so you know, I won't tell you what it does yet, but the frat has been spent. Cool. You had a question?
No, I was just like, is there a way I could roll for like knowledge on his magical car keys?
Oh, you want to know how that works?
Yeah. Just estimate, because I'm a man of experience.
Yes. That would be a. We'll call it a knowledge education.
So it's a knowledge. Okay, all
Yeah.
of them are the same. Set your DC.
Okay.
I'm a man of experience. I've experienced first-hand vehicular homicide. This yacht is not a threat to me.
I've danced this dance before. Okay, all set up on your end?
Yeah. Siren, you may also roll knowledge education if you want.
Sure.
Mother, that is called a beckon call.
How does it work, dickhead? Like, can I maneuver this fucking thing with it?
So there are different versions of beckon calls. They are not a. It is not a stock upgrade on a ship. No company sells ships with beckon calls installed. So how it works is you have to slave circuit your ship, which means that you can give it remote commands from a distance. And then with the beck and call, depending on how complex your beck and call is, you can then give it remote commands. As far as you
Is
understand,
it gonna blow up?
maybe. You don't
Okay.
know. That is something you could slave circuit into a ship, in theory. I will say, Murder, if you want a little bit more of kind of generic in-game information about this, the slave circuit is a ship upgrade you can put in a ship in this system. That's the thing for it. But yes, Murder, Nyx is currently holding a beck and call.
If I throw the beck and call, if the beck and call is thrown, is it gonna follow the beck and call?
You don't know. It could go to where the signal originally came from, or it could be currently following wherever the signal is.
I feel like you're just not giving me anything for.
It feels like you rolled a threat on that.
It feels like that's disproportionate for one threat.
It feels like you're kind of rolling for general information, not specific information on this custom-made piece of equipment you've never seen before.
Feels like I'm gonna hit you. Anyway.
I respect that.
Okay. Wait, no, but the generic slave circuit thing doesn't let you blow up your own ship from a distance.
That's true. I'm just I'm not saying what he has a generic one or anything like that. I'm just saying that's what it is in the system for context, but you don't know what his does.
Okay, we're just gonna duck and see what happens, because that's all I can do on my turn.
Okay, cool. You duck, Glennon.
So quite the pickle.
I'll describe two robots fighting a Mandalorian and a wolf as a pickle.
I'm fully I'm gonna be honest. I'm fully debating just dropping a frag grenade right now.
So
You are-
good.
You are a demolitionist.
Yeah.
That is your jam.
That's why I'm debating it.
Speaking of jam, we have thermite.
That's right. We were using that to get into the vault, or no? I think
We're
we
using
had
some of
any
it
of that
into the
thermite.
vault.
We haven't used any of that thermite.
Yeah, you still have all of it, and you could always just take the console apart and fuck with it. Worst comes
Yeah.
to worst.
We both have like 2 socks full.
That's right.
Ankle length socks.
Indeed.
Okay.
Pocket termite.
To be a bit more lame, is there any penalty for shooting up a blaster, like a medium range blaster in short range?
Yeah.
Or like in melee?
Difficulty is increased by 1.
Okay. Ben, you okay if I just drop a frag grenade?
Now, Emmy, I will just so you know, there's no attacks of opportunity in this system. So if you want to move and then shoot, you can do that with no penalty.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, live your best life.
Yeah, do whatever you
Okay.
want. Just keep that in mind.
My only concern with the grenade is that it's gonna get everyone's attention to this zone. But
It will
Something is about to
absolutely
get
do
everyone
that.
else's attention at the end of the round.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm working on the distraction as we speak.
Glennon's gonna chase his bliss. He'll drop one of his 20 grenades he has on him.
Hell yeah.
Now, when you
That's a
say
good
goal.
drop, are you going to be standing on top of it?
I'll move a bit out and be like, don't worry, Ben, I got you.
Okay.
And then I'll toss it.
Um,
It's a short range, so I won't leave that.
okay. No, I guess my question is, can you exempt people from the blast yet?
I can, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, you might need to exempt Cat.
Well, I need to roll an advantage. If I don't, I'm real sorry, Cat. I have stim packs on me, so.
Listen, I came into this conversation assuming
The
I'd get
blast
hit with a
isn't
grenade.
automatic, though.
That's true.
Pardon?
Like, you can do the base damage to one guy and just not activate the blast because the system is weird sometimes. So you
Okay.
don't have to accept.
So I have
exempt
to
anyone.
target one person. That was my question.
Yeah.
With
You
blast.
can, and if you roll well enough, you can get both droids and not Benny if you roll really well.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see.
This is
I'll
your
roll
one
this.
skill.
My one talent. It's just advantages.
How many advantages do you need to exempt people from the blast?
I need one. So I
You
can
could
exempt myself
activate-
and Ben.
You're not in range. It's only engaged people.
Yeah.
You could activate blast on a miss to do 6 damage to both of them and exempt Benya from the blast.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you don't get that nice juicy 8, but you do get 6 on both, which...
Well, I do get, I think, an extra +2 damage from my
Yeah.
from my specialty in
So
it.
you do get a juicy 8, just not the base one.
Yeah.
We
'Cause I
got there.
have-
A dirty
I
eight.
have powerful blasts, and I have 2 ranks of it, so that's +2.
Yeah. You've hit them with a grenade.
So just marking damage. Okay, you have injured both of them. They are both still fighting fit, though.
Okay.
Anything else, or is your ending turn?
I think that's all I can do. Oh, I forgot that you can do extra aim stuff.
Cool. That brings us to Caradog.
I mean, Caradog is quite literally sitting pretty. Like, he's never been this pawned over and surrounded by money at the same time.
That is true.
So I don't know if he's going to much try to do anything. I'm assuming after Columbo was like, I'm on my way, he didn't say anything else.
Well, he was going to, and then your comlink ran out of power.
It's right. Comlink's not even doing anything. So Caradog kind of has to figure things out right now.
You would see the Gamorreans around you looking around, like they've heard some blaster shots a few floors above you, and they're probably going to start making their way in that direction.
Okay, now this is where Caradog has to decide whether he wants to keep the heat on him, so that maybe his crew doesn't have to worry about more numbers of backup, or if he wants to let them get out of the way so that he can get all this money.
It's money.
It is, in fact, money. How much?
Roll me a perception check to eyeball it.
I can do that, yeah.
It's money.
That sure is money.
Damn, that
Alright.
is money.
Damn if that isn't money. All right,
Well-
Caradog. Caradog is going to take the selfless route here, hop on the table, start shoving credits into his jumper, the suit that he is wearing for mechanics purposes, and then just start trying to draw the ire of these Gamorreans by, I don't know, sporadically bursting into dance.
Okay. Roll. What's the attention span of Gamorrean? It's not particularly high. Roll.
feel like it
Between a
wouldn't.
goldfish and a squirrel.
I feel that what you're describing is a charm check. If there's a social check you'd rather do, feel free to ask. But if not, please roll a charm check versus these Gamorreans.
Obviously, this is warfare. This is psychological
Psychological.
warfare. Exactly.
Irish for the same person.
We're all the same person at different points, Kat.
No, not you and me. Never you and me.
We are not the same. All right, yeah, we can go with John. I think that makes the most sense.
Darn.
Oh wow. Yeah, numbers not good today.
That'd be like a single flash as one of the Gamorreans just took a photo, but they're all rushing out of the room.
Well, waste not, want not. Gonna start taking the rest of that money while I figure out something else.
Step 1. Still take the money.
Still get rich. Hey, win-win.
Cool. I'll say that was your action. Do you have a maneuver you'd like to do?
I can't relate anything to anyone. Here, actually, Terradog, excuse any background noise. Terradog is in the centermost portion of what, like a security room, or is this just a lounge area for the Gamorreans to crack back?
So yeah, you're in a lounge room right now. You're in the room in which they kind of hang out when they're waiting.
All right. Can Terradog identify where maybe a security center would be? Consoles, areas where they have like control over, defenses.
You think you were taken here by the person who was guarding the security booth.
Okay, and then the only sense, nothing installed into the actual building.
No. Like, you think there was a security room where they were doing stuff, and there was a Gamorrean guarding it? That Gamorrean saw you and brought you here and forgot he was guarding it.
I see. So that place is probably unguarded. Terradog's going to start making his way down there.
Okay, cool. Next turn, you can arrive. That will bring us to Miss Benia.
Okay.
A grenade went off next to you, but it didn't hurt you for some reason. It's weird.
Exciting. Okay. So Patmore.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a girl comes into some thermite. How would one potentially, hypothetically, apply the thermite to droids?
So what you're asking is for me to take a journey with you?
Yes, we're the beginning steps of a journey.
Okay.
Like, am I chucking it at him? Is it sticky?
No, thermite is
smearing
not
it in
sticky.
his hair?
So in theory, you could make an improvised weapon attack. It would probably be considered melee.
I'm not good at that either.
And if you succeeded, it would then be applied to him, and then if you or Glennon set fire to it with a blaster shot or something else, or explosion, you'd then apply burn to the creature. Really, like, based on your class and your skills, you're probably better off just taking half a step back and shooting him in the face.
Yeah, I want to use the thermite, but practicality says I should probably simply shoot him with my gun. Okay, I guess we'll do that. No, my foot went numb.
Why did your foot go numb?
Because I have my legs crossed right now.
Well, Kat, you're in a computer chair. You can't cross your legs.
I am folded up like a pretzel right now.
You can't. I'm the Senate.
Something about democracy. Blah, blah, blah. Dies in childbirth. Anyway.
Like, I hope not.
So, yeah, I'll take my step back and take a crack at the droids.
Yep. You can do this.
Use my new blaster.
I will say, if I just took myself out with a giant ship that's also exploding up here, in the vein of Angel, I'm also just making another Mandalorian when I die.
Yeah. All Mandos. Oops, all Mandos. Okay. Yeah.
You're not tank power strong. You're power tank strong.
Exactly.
Or power tank strong helicopter.
Yeah. Helicopter power strong. Tank's cousin. Okay. May I roll? Take a step back. May I take a step back, then roll and shoot?
Yes, you may. Yep.
Thanks.
That would be a triumph.
Interesting.
In some circles, they'd call it a critical.
Yeah. Would you like to triumph? Like, would you
I
like
would love
to?
to. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you have any, like, lethal blows or anything like that?
I don't think so. I think I just got into the gunnery, like what the fuck is it called?
Gunslinger.
Thank you, rogue shoot gun class. Yeah, that one.
Murder.
I'm getting better at murdering people. But no, I'm not that good at murdering people yet.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Actually, neat. One of
Like,
you.
that's pretty
is
good.
going
You roll
last.
pretty high on initiative.
Yes, especially when they have like 2 greens and a yellow at it. That's
Okay.
good enough.
They now go last.
Neat. Neat.
Okay, and you've done 8 more damage to him. How many hit points do you you start with that many? Your soak is that, so that would be reduced.
Ooh, mysterious.
Okay. He's pretty fucked up, but he's still up.
Okay.
So that brings us to the Gamorreans who are at the card table. Technically now is their turn. They're all just like double moving out of the room. Murder. Gamorreans start pouring into the room you're in.
Oh, this is gonna end badly for them in a second.
All 2 of them?
There are 2 right now. They're going to run over and they're going to make 1 attack on each of you.
Like taking strain, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're prone. It's a melee attack, but being prone adds a blue dice to it. You guys
Hold
don't
on.
have.
I might have something to help me
Okay.
with this.
Take a
I
moment.
need to check. Oh. No, it's just social checks. Never mind.
Meow.
Alright,
Hit us.
do it.
Hit me.
But Smudge.
Hello.
What is that thing? Oh my goodness.
Smudge cameo.
It's a smudge.
It's a
That's
Patmore.
Smudge.
Can we
Oh my
have
God.
cameos of your other cats someday?
No,
Oh. Why not?
they suck. No. It's just they're not allowed in this room. This is Smudge's room.
They've been banished. They will never be permitted back here.
Who hit what?
Yeah.
First one's Murder,
first one.
second one's Angel.
I was thinking, are you trying to kill me? I feel like you're trying to kill me.
No more than usual.
So 2, so that's 3, so that's 6 damage. Okay.
What is my soak for? I take 3 damage.
Are you applying to Pierce?
Pierce,
That was the Angel.
Pierce bypasses 2 soak. The Pierce quality reduces your soak when it hits you for that attack. So that'd be 10
5.
reduced by 2, so you take 8.
Oh. That's not good.
That is not good, no. They can't crit or anything.
How you looking over there, Angel? Is that bad?
Pretty bad.
On a scale from good to bad, it would be bad.
That's
That's
not a
a
scale,
good
that's kind of a
scale.
binary definition.
I like that scale a lot.
It's just, in D&D terms, I'm more than bloodied.
Oh, all right. You're gonna be fine.
So, may I have a piloting check from Columbo?
Piloting? Oh no.
He's a pilot. And I just realized none of you can see each other's hit points, so I am making everyone able to see everyone's hit points now.
Neato burrito.
I forgot my soak on this character was so high. It's 'cause I think I have talents or whatever.
Yeah. You're a tough wolf boy.
I could have fought in that arena. Probably not.
No, you could have. It would have been cool. It's almost as if it was set up so someone could. It's fine.
No, let's just do all this instead.
Yep. Yeah, this is clearly what I wanted when I started off this quest.
It doesn't matter what you want, it matters what I want. And what I wanted was this.
Okay, so, do we have a piling check for Columbo? Columbus? Irish? Oh no. They got him.
Ash is gone.
He BRB'd and I have not seen it back.
Okay, well, here is Columbo's roll then. Perfect.
Yep.
Makes sense, yeah.
Cool. Now, Does anyone have the brace talent?
No.
No.
Ah,
We're-
fuck! I was
I
gonna
think
buy
Talon
it too.
needs to.
So,
Oh, well.
I
with
think
that
I'm gonna die, guys.
with that in mind, I need a hard resilience check from everyone.
Yep. Is it set up on your end?
I'm
That
not
was
even
that was a
gonna waste
yes.
light
I was
side
consuming
point.
coffee. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job.
Oh, he's back.
I like the enthusiasm. Hi, I just got back. Maybe survive.
Okay, good job. Good job. Is that everyone?
I don't think it's.
I was close. Not really.
I don't think it's looking good. I think the
Yeah.
droid just killed everyone.
That's arguably better than I had any right to roll, but still no.
Oh, that wasn't the droid. The droid hasn't reached you guys yet.
Oh, cool.
That was a yacht.
Oh,
Cat, your
Exactly.
your Celtic
It's the
is going
Duolingo.
off. Yeah.
I know. I had to complete a challenge in a time frame. I will be paying attention momentarily.
Okay. So, we've got good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
Bad news.
Bad news.
You
bad news.
guys are taking some wounds.
No.
So,
You serious?
yep, past soak, I need
In
everyone
this
to take...
economy?
Past soak, I need everyone to take 5 wounds.
I'm down.
No, that's nothing.
Sorry, that's past soak is like without soak, right?
Yeah, yeah. And Angel, as you've been past your wound threshold, you do need to roll a crit. The good news is there are no longer 2 Gamorreans in the room with Tank and Siren.
How about these
Tyrion's down
droids?
though.
The droids have to do a resilience check.
Okay, that is not the worst that I could have rolled.
Okay, the droids are actually largely fine. It seems like they were prepared for this somehow.
These fuckers.
When
It
they
happens
were,
every Tuesday.
yeah, when they powered on earlier, they're like, I bet this is gonna happen.
They've been programmed with every possible action.
No, they've been programmed with 2, and this was the second one. It was just their programmer foresaw it. Siren, it's the start of your turn. I think nothing happens on your turn. You're unconscious, you don't get to act, but I don't think you take death saves, damage, or anything like that just starting past your threshold. Is that right, Matt, or do you take a crit around?
No, taking a crit around is literally a high critical, like 100 and something.
Yeah,
fine.
but that's what I thought. That droid actually goes last now, so he's down there. This droid, which is Cat's droid, is going to walk over and try to bonk you, Cat.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
The droid's going to walk
My
over
friend-
and try and bonk you.
Don't do that.
He bonks you. You take
rude.
7 strain damage.
That's not great.
Okay, Tank. The yacht is still coming.
Like it's actively pushing through.
Like, it has cut into the side of the building, shaking it, and it is currently pushing into the building, slowly carving into it.
Okay, cool. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You
I'm
do smell fuel.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna crawl over to Sarah and give her a stimp pack so she's up because that's
Yep.
6 wounds healed.
Okay, question about that. I technically have 13 of 12. Do I just go down to 6 or do I go down to 7?
You go to 7.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if we did over damage.
Yeah, over damage
Yeah.
is a feature of this system.
Okay.
That's how
Which
it
is
would
why
go
you
with it.
start your thresholds at 0, because you can work up, you can't work down.
Cool.
Okay.
That's your action. Bonus action.
I think administering Stimpaks was an action, and I just
Yeah.
have my maneuver left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crawl out the room, dude.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
At the end of this round, that yacht is going to be the entirety of this room.
Oh shit. I'm gonna die again.
It's fine.
Can I? Okay, I know how the fucking remote works. Can I hit the brake button?
You cannot see the remote.
We just
Tyrion
had
had
it in our
the
hands.
remote.
Yeah, the room. Look, first, this is what your free threat was being spent on from earlier. But the entire room has been thrown up. Half the ceiling is collapsed in. You guys don't know where anything is right now. Everything's covered in dust. It's awful.
Alright, I'm gonna crawl out.
Cool. Glennon, something hit the building. You think it was probably Columbo.
That's not good. I threw another grenade.
Yep, that is what this structurally impaired building needs. Grenade.
It's a fucking frag grenade, man. Calm down.
I know. I was being funny, or at least I was attempting to be. You may. Okay, you hit. You don't have enough to activate blast, but you can just do 8 damage to your droid.
9
Okay,
damage.
I'll just do 8 damage to my droid.
9 damage. Now is
10
it that you're-
damage. 10 damage. Sorry, 10 damage.
It's
10
11 damage. Powerful blast applies to like the first instance of it. So
Okay.
Okay, so 11, which is reduced by that, which brings it down to that. Okay, it is up, but it is barely up. It is like either sitting on its threshold or it's 1 point below its threshold.
let me mark off this stimmy.
Okay. Caradog, you are currently under the table that you used to be the prize pot. Oh, actually, no, sorry, you ran out of the room. You're currently laying in the middle of the floor, with just chunks of ceiling falling around you.
Yeah, and I'm assuming some of that ceiling is part of the reason why Caradog is internally bleeding.
Yep, absolutely. You also smell fuel.
Oh, and when they told me the house always wins, I knew they were lying. Oh my god. He's gonna start pulling himself out of the rubble.
Yep.
And still like trying to persevere towards that security chamber because he feels like if he can help, he's gonna be able to help there at least.
Okay. You will reach the security chamber with your maneuver. Looking around, it is in a bad state. Half the monitors are now smashed, but you have a partially working terminal. What would you like to do for your action?
All right. Now, what exactly, reaching out with those invisible hands, can this terminal access or control within the building?
Alarms, cameras, and doors.
Hey, now do doors basically fall within the parameter of I can maybe open up that vault for my buddies?
That does not.
Okay, I had to try.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I like your gumption.
In what can I do with cameras and other doors?
You could
can make
open
an
all the
announcement.
doors. Oh, go ahead, Murder.
No, you could probably make an announcement from there.
You could, yeah.
Hey, everybody, the building's kind of fucked. Oh no. Okay. Caradog it's going to be, I'm assuming, an action per any use, or like opening all the doors is an action, activating the terminals is or the cameras is an action, right?
I would say you could use a maneuver to do those.
Yeah, then Caradog's first going to turn on the camera so that he can get an idea for what's going on around him in the building.
Okay, the building's fucked. There is currently a silhouette for luxury yacht cutting through the building.
You said it was 5.
Oh yeah, sorry, still at 5. There are several dead. Partly Gamorreans. You've seen a Gamorrean has been cut in half by the bow of the ship. Aside from that, your friends are still alive, mostly. Siren looks pretty rough, but everyone else seems to be alive and not dead. That's, unless you're looking for something specific, that's kind of the general overview.
Okay, yeah, and there's not really anything specific that he can grasp, but fine. So I think Ketterdog is going to flip on the intercom and try and bullshit some people. He'll open up every door that he can and just relay, like, all acting personnel within the facility, please vacate the premises, do not be here. The entire structure of the building has been compromised. Like, and that's all he's going to say to try and get these people to exit and maybe give us a little bit more time, but he doesn't know what else to do.
So this is technically a deception check. However, I'm going to give you an upgrade and a burst dice because everything you just said is true.
These were factual statements.
This is a factual lie. You are not a person of power. You do not have the authority to do this, but you are saying the truth right now. So I've got the pool set up when you're ready.
1 second.
Okay.
Awesome. I am good to go.
Okay. Everyone else, you hear Claxtons going off. You hear the warning. It sounds really familiar for some reason. And you just you hear people abandoning the building.
Nice.
That brings us to Bania. Bania, the droids are kind of exempt from the running away sort of situation, but everyone else is left.
Okay, well, I mean, not bad. Okay. So are both of them fucked up, or is one of them super fucked up and one of them's
one
meh?
of them is really fucked up, and one of them is somewhat fucked up.
Okay, cool. I guess I will. Which one hasn't acted yet?
Droid 2
Droid
hasn't
super
acted.
fucked up?
Yeah, super fucked up hasn't acted this round.
Okay, cool. I'll take care of him then.
Okay.
Try shoot. I can aim. However, I am Benny is a smidge stressed, so as an incidental, can't talk. Gonna second wind 1 strain away, then stim pack another 5 away. Because I was 2 off backs, and these guys deal stun damage.
That is fair. Okay, I will set up the roll, which I sure it's 1, and you're aiming. Cool, go nuts.
I'm not aiming.
You're not aiming.
That
is demonstrably untrue. Yes, we just talked about that.
Yep, I'm getting a strain again. I just addressed that dice, but it's fine.
Yes. You shot the really fucked up one?
Yeah.
Okay. Mission accomplished. He's dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
it. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, that's turn. That brings us to Gamorrean Card Group, who Irish, roll me a D100. Okay, so the Gamorrean Card Group are fleeing the building. Irish, about 20 seconds after you give the announcement, a familiar Gamorrean would pull the door open, coming back to rescue you.
What a guy.
No, you know what? I'll really appreciate this. Thank you.
Assuming you don't stop him, his turn is picking you up, fireman carrying you and running for the doorway.
No,
There
don't worry,
goes
Gamorrean.
my
A
hero.
captain
Watch
must
him.
go down with the ship.
Yeah, I start scratching out his eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I need you to roll a gunnery check for Columbo.
Columbus.
Columbus. Yes.
Columbus.
Columbus. Yes.
Oh God! Why? All right. Yeah. I mean, do I get any bonuses? Does he have any? Does he have any kind of like advantages here?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an upgrade because he's essentially gunnerying a ship in melee.
That's kind of metal. If it was a good thing, it would be awesome.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
I'm getting over there.
Yeah, Murder, do you have a
Very
soundboard or like did you do that yourself?
Did I say pew pew myself? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
like sound professional, man. Like I think you've got a role in Hollywood waiting for you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do. There's a spot in every movie for the guy that does verbal onomatopoeias. Yep.
So he doesn't hit what he's aiming for, but you guys feel the ground shake and you hear the loud sound of someone using a vehicle's blaster weapons nearby.
Okay, what the fuck is that now?
Oh, there's actually a soundboard on this. Oh, yeah, of course there is.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the soundboard, and I was like, oh yeah, no, that's perfect.
Interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
You can import your own sounds too, Padmore, if you ever think about adding like Star Wars specific sounds.
That is a thought.
I don't trust
Interesting.
you with that power, so don't.
Interesting. Siren. Oh, actually, sorry. Before your turn, Siren, I need a Okay. Murder. Can you roll? Not as part of like a Destiny pool, but can you roll 1 force dice? I want to see if something is going to be good or bad. Cool. So. First off, I need a resilience check from everyone. And secondly, good news, no one can smell the vapors of fuel anymore.
Fantastic.
The bad news that they blew up.
The bad news is that they've
Fuel
caught
anymore.
So the yacht and part of the building is currently on fire.
Oh boy.
You said a resilience check?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
So-
fuck.
Good shit. First, can I just try and weasel my way out of it? Like
Why
the
didn't
security
why
room.
didn't I mean I didn't need it. Why didn't the dice upgrade?
You need
Because you have to
update
manually
this
do it yourself.
Oh, well,
Nope.
I would
I'll
have to
refund
ask,
you.
like,
Yep.
does the security room have like padding or any kind of built-in protection?
No, you're good. The Gamorrean brought you out of there, man.
Oh, that's true. I was gonna roll with the rest of y'all. Golly.
No. That Gamorrean, he saved you. He can't let his pet die. He went back into the burning building for his cat.
It's true right there. I might need to swap sides. I might need to turn traitor.
I'm with this guy.
I will say, heading outside Irish, the first thing you see is scraping its nose against the ground because he failed a piloting check. You see the Nova 1 shooting towards a yacht.
no. Oh no.
Stop fucking doing that.
This is an incredible day for everybody. Oh my goodness.
Oh Jesus. Is it my turn yet?
It is now your turn. You're prone. The room you're on is slowly
I
catching a
succeeded
light.
hard.
Yeah, no, you did, but you're prone before your
Okay,
turn. You
well,
missed your
I-
last one.
I
Uh,
get up and I run.
Okay, cool. The room you're in is on fire. Don't stay in the room. You've run out. That's good. You find Tank's
Everyone.
prone crawling out of the room, like he's in the corridor crawling away. No.
Okay, fine.
Weren't you crawling away? You didn't spend a minute to get
No,
up.
I
think
crawled
he
out
went
of the
out
room.
the window.
No. I
Nope.
crawled out of the room because I thought I couldn't stand up in the fucking room. But I'm not crawling down the hallway.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood, Motor. I thought you were making your great getaway.
Nobody will see me now.
You see him barrel
Now-
rolling at top speed down the hallway.
Now, I will say, Siren, you do have to spend 2 strain to stand up, and then you can run out of the room.
Sure.
You don't think this side of the building will be here on a turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all of my action economy to get out of here.
So you're just heading out of the building and leaving? Because if you say that, I'll take you out of turn order. You'll have the economy to leave. It's not too late to head out on this round.
Yeah, I'll be like, Tank, am I running? What are we doing?
Do you have like a switch I need to flip for you to perform action? Yes!
Because I don't want to leave you!
I can run too!
I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out
Okay.
of here. Can I
also run?
I will say, I know I don't have the action economy for this turn, but next turn I would use a sim pack.
Okay,
So I
cool.
can survive a hit.
Okay, cool. You're out of turn, so you can do that now. You won't
Okay.
necessarily have a next turn, but you're out of the encounter. You're good. Now, Droid 1 is really not cool with what's happening right now. So we're gonna walk up behind Benia, we're gonna aim, and we're gonna bonk her on the head
Damn.
with a dark side dice.
What a loser. Miss.
I hope, right?
It would be the one. Oh.
Oh.
Cat, he's gonna activate Disorientate as he hits you in the back of the head. That's a
Don't
black
worry,
dice
bud.
on your next check.
I'm
Yeah.
already fucking disoriented.
So you take 6 strain damage, but that's his turn. Tank, you just saw a blue chick run past you.
Yeah, I did. I can't, I'm not gonna go back in there like, it's okay, gang, I'll stop the explosion.
You don't want to grab the yacht and, like, Spider-Man to it?
This entire time, Tank has been Starkiller.
I do have one thing. Can I have used my communicator to be like, can somebody tell Caradog to get his droid, tell him to get the droid shit together? Because I can't get a hold of him or something like that.
Yeah, you can say that. But so, Moda?
Yeah, I also leave the building, the top
Oh,
part's gonna blow up.
you just move out of turn? Like, you're done, you're safe?
Well, there's nothing I can do to help, because I can't get to the vault in, a full movement.
That's fair. Okay, you're out. Glennon?
Grenade time.
Okay, cool. Here is your grenade difficulty. You may roll when ready. You hit. You do 12 damage. It's dead.
Okay, we gotta get into this vault real quick.
I will note. I feel free for that to be your opinion, but you can see the keel of this yacht carving through the ceiling right now.
Well, no, they're 3 floors underground.
I thought we were in the basement.
Yep.
Yeah. No, fuck you! No. No. Angle-wise, that just doesn't work.
No. You see the keel, which is the bottom of the yacht, carving in as it's going through the side of the building.
Yeah, but it was going upward, so it hit the top of it where we were, because it's totally separate.
No. So it's a 3-story ship, and it's going into the side of the building. You were on the 3rd story. the bottom of it is carving into the basement.
Oh, well, that makes even less sense. Because, okay, the building on top of things is 3 stories, but there's like several layers of basement under, so it wouldn't be pulling through.
No, actually, Murder, you are right with that. The basement's deeper than I thought it was.
No, because going into the basement, there's like the layer with the room, the security room, but then you were like, oh, you also go down the stairs twice to get to the vault.
No, you are right. The basement is a few stories lower than I remembered it being. Murder? Thumbs up. Emmy, I amend that. You said the roof crack a bit, but you can do what you want to do.
Do I have the? Are we still like in
You're
I
still
guess we're
in
the
yep,
combat?
Yep.
Do I have any action? Sorry, I always forget how much.
So your grenade is an action. You have a maneuver for free, and you have a second maneuver you could buy with 2 strain.
Okay. But I thought Bania was the one that to get into the vault now.
So you don't have an action to attack the vault.
Can I help her?
I think aid is an action. You can stim pack yourself. You can.
Can I stim pack Ben?
I would say you could spend two maneuvers, take 2 strain to give her a stim pack.
That doesn't. Sorry, I'm always confused with the rules. Stim pack is only
strain.
like damage. It's not like
No. You can recover stamina.
Is it strain too?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stim pack Ben, then I'll get some strain for that.
Oh, thank you.
Cat, out of nowhere, needle in the back. But it's
this
healing
hasn't happened in
needle.
a while. Neat.
Caradog, you're out of initiative because you're outside. That brings us to Bania.
Okay. So is it time to thermite the thing, or are we reevaluating and running away? Do we think, Glennon?
I thought we needed the money for the job.
We really do. But if we die, they don't get the money either.
That is true. But I think we can get in. I thought you just had to do a thing, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. We can just do the thing.
We'll just grab what we can. We don't have to grab it all. Just I think enough.
That's true. Okay, cool. I will go devote my turn to door stuff. That's where my mind was too, Murder. I was like, either way, we can hunker down in the safe, but they've apparently made very hard to open and get into.
Why would they do that?
Actually, to be fair, you guys were rolling like poop last week.
We were rolling pretty bad.
We
Yeah.
were. It
We could
was
use a
it
dice
was rough.
here.
I would love to use a dice here.
I would describe it as moderately hard to get into.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
describe it as a locked door, is what
Yeah.
that was saying.
Yeah,
So,
that is what
I'm-
I'm saying. I would say in D&D terms, it's a DC 15 lock.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes we don't have DC 15 days, guys. Sometimes that happens.
Like shit, it happened.
I'm just saying, Murder rolled 8 crits yesterday. So I don't know where you're coming from.
Yeah, well, we were saving those because we knew Murder would need the crits that day. Duh.
So, anyway.
Okay.
You're
Okay,
thermiting
so-
the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Thermiting the door. I'm using a light side. In an attempt to either A, make the roll better, or if the roll is not challenging, then to B, not blow up in my face type of deal. It's like I put the thermite in the right spot and not on my foot or whatever.
I don't
Look.
drop the thermite, then light it.
A despair in this context is you take your sock off, the one without the thermite, put it on the door, put the thermite sock on, and then light the wrong sock.
Yeah, pretty much.
But okay, so Kat, you can do a. You probably want Glennon to actually do the roll because it's a mechanics check to put it. I'll allow skullduggery. I'll say it's mechanics or skullduggery. That's a roll for placing the thermite in the right place to melt through the locking mechanism without harming the actual hinges or anything required to open the door. So, if you're willing to do that, you can spend your light side dice and I'll set up a DC. If you do fail this, the door might be unopenable. At least until you bring something to cut through the door.
Okay, cool. How interesting and fun. You said it was Skulldug.
Skulldug or mechanics.
I'm not doing mechanics. Benny is like statistically the dumbest person in this party. Pat Moore.
It's a very smart party. Yes?
Why are you like this?
I have
actually,
to use
Pat
them.
Moore, you were too late. You don't get to apply that anymore.
I appreciate your chutzpah, Meta.
You got this, Cat.
Do you have the upgrade on your end?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, it's also blue dice because you did allow a help, didn't you?
No, I allowed a stim pack.
Stim pack, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was helpful.
Because Cat was one off the
Not
threshold again.
13 out of 14 anymore. Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, yay.
I thought
Thank
the
you.
red took like a while to load because it was a despair because it's an
It
asshole.
did.
Yeah.
It did take a while to load, and I was just like,
Yep. I'm like,
Imagine
Wait.
all that. We can't get into the fucking vault.
like Glenn, we're
Well,
leaving.
no,
I'm
so-
finding a bar.
So succeeding and then despairing is you melt through the door, but it was a load bearing and the roof falls on you.
This
Yeah.
entire structure is based off the door.
Yeah, not even the door. The lock on the door is the load-bearing like point in this entire building.
So, with that in mind, Kat, you melt through the lock. The door is now free hanging there, so assuming you or Glennon can succeed a athletics check, you'll be able to pull it open.
Okay. Is that something I can attempt on my turn, or?
No, that's an action.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool
I
back.
can.
Cool
I'll
back.
do it. I'll do it on my turn. I'm
Yeah,
slightly strong.
I'll step back because Benny is not strong, and I'll let Glennon get in the paint.
If only Tank Powerstrong was here in our time of need.
Alas, yet again, not where I need him to be.
Motherfucker, I could not have made it there in this time. Like, hypothetically, even if I was running, I would...
For someone so bloodthirsty, can't even shoot a fucking gun.
Doesn't have the dice to put his money where his mouth is.
He's not designed for violence,
did
okay?
he destroy our ship?
No. He's currently, like, skating the nose of it across the ground while firing at the yacht.
Can I just call him up like, hey,
productive.
knock it off?
Stop.
You're scuffing the paint, my guy.
So, Murder, I'll say it's in and round, so Siren, Murder, and, not Caradog, because Caradog is currently the hostage without a comlink. But you two can try to call up Columbo.
Like, I will.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will too. Like, we need you to stop shooting that. There are still people in the building.
Do
Our
either of
people.
you understand binary?
No.
No.
Okay.
Aerodog is still in the building. Yeah.
I
You
don't know
get-
if that makes any difference.
You guys get some beeps and boops.
Those better have been a yes, sir, or I'm coming in there.
For those who speak...
Also, pull the nose up.
For those who speak binary in the audience, the reply that you two do not understand is, I'm finishing the mission.
Like, sir, do you know the mission?
The mission is done, you...
Our allies are still in the building. The mission isn't finished.
I will remind you that his personality quality is ruthless.
And stupid, apparently.
But loyal. Tell
Oh.
him Caradog's in the building.
Yeah, no, you guys didn't say that. That would have been the thing. Emmy, you can attempt a athletics check to pull the door open.
Okay, can I use a light side die?
You 100% can. I'm not even spending a dark side this time.
We appreciate you.
Neat.
I did consider it for a moment, but I was like, the only despair I have here is either the load-bearing thing or Glennon just fucks his back up and throws a disc.
I fucked my back up real good.
Emmy, like you're pushing it, you're getting really into it. It is like almost montage music worthy. It's just not moving.
Can I use those advantage to at least make it a bit easier for maybe Ben to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat, those two advantages. It's a pull door.
Gotcha. I got you. Don't
I
worry.
wish Talon was here just to bend the door the wrong way. That would have made it
Yeah.
a lot easier.
Oh, Talon, we miss you daily.
Cat, you have. I'm just going to turn those both into a blue. Cat, you may now try. You may spend a destiny point if you want to.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Okay,
Because
cool.
Ben just got the 2 green.
You've got this.
Oh boy. So that
Fucking hell!
Cat, really easy, like no resistance. Like they installed it really good. It's just a pull door. Glennon, you're really surprised that it just opened the wrong way.
Nice.
Ben's just real strong.
Now, Cat, take one strain,
Yeah.
but I'll give you something for that triumph.
Sure, do what you will.
So before you were gonna have a room full of just loose money.
Yes.
Now we're a triumph. Everything is conveniently in bags, and you have a hover dolly.
Oh, nice.
Just load everything up and get the fuck out of there.
Okay, let's load it up and go.
Yep. It's loaded up.
Okay, that brings us outside. Kalama will take his turn, and then you guys can talk to him again. He's
I'm
going to take some.
climbing the fucking shit.
He's going to take some advice first. He's going to redo his piloting check to try and like level it out. Okay, he levels it out. He's no longer rubbing its nose on the ground.
God bless.
Thank God for that.
We already got in trouble for scuffing the paint once.
That is a second point of strain on the ship, which I'm just going to open up because I forgot to do that before. Okay, Moto, you said you want to start climbing the ship?
I'm gonna kick this droid's little ass.
Moto,
we get in?
if you get to the ship, the droid will hit the button and lower the ramp because it's more effective if you're helping it.
You better.
Yeah, we're. Can we both get in?
Yeah, both of you can get in. I'll say it's a whole round to get in, but you can do as much talking and as much threatening as you want.
Well, I mean, we don't know where Caradog is. You could kill him.
Let's take it around the perimeter and check for Caradog. Get out of the pilot seat.
Okay, we'll move to the gunnery seat.
Oh God!
Like, I'm kind of okay with that, because if I crash this thing, he's going into the ceiling because of what Glennon did to my seat.
So, okay, you two are in. Glennon, the
He just
hover
wants to be appreciated.
that is
He's
kind of
just
true.
a boy.
The droid banter that we haven't been listening to is the other droid is like, dude, what have you been doing? Like, why is this what Caradog would want? Like, just trust him. He's got this. He says, like, him being the one that's unhinged has just been removing everything from the fridge and putting it in the pantry.
He's using this as a mask to spoil our food.
He wants to see what will happen. Why does it have to go into the refrigerator? What is the purpose of that? It is just a different box.
He's a man of science, really.
Caradog really brought some A-class droids.
Yeah, what
With
the fuck,
him.
man?
He didn't buy these, he made them.
They
They're
are
supposed to be, like-
individuals.
They were supposed to be like single-use droids, but they developed a whole personality.
So, Glennon, looking in there, you can like put all the things on the hover dolly, and you can You can drive it, or you can have Cat sit on it, shopping cart trolley situation.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So who's
Joyride.
driving? Who's sitting?
You're both
I'll drive. Is that a planetary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 3
I'll do
green
it.
on that.
So
Yeah, I don't have anything else specific.
what I'm gonna do,
Special.
what is happening to you guys is essentially the Warthog run at the end of any Halo game.
Oh, God.
So Cat, your job is to essentially open doors before the dolly can get there, and by that I mean Star Wars
Didn't
rules.
Caradog open all the doors?
Yeah,
Or am
I shoot the control panels.
Yeah, like
No.
Oh wait, no.
Caradog opened
okay,
all the
Cat, your
doors.
job is just to make the sound effects then.
Yes, I will. This is probably for the best. You remember how many times I rolled us in that Warthog, Patmore? This is
Yeah.
probably for the best that I'm not driving.
Yeah, but those were fun times. Halo's a great series. Anyway, Emmy, I'm gonna ask for a planetary check, just so you know I'm spending a dark side on this.
Spend a light side. It's fine.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
also want to
reason
give Glenn and Blue Dice for helping
Okay.
backseat driving.
Kat, that's gonna be proportional to how good your I don't think there's a performance in this game, so it's gonna be a charm check. So Kat, no difficulty, just roll a charm check for me.
Fucking
Okay.
baller is what it is.
Okay, Kat, you're adding
Benya
2.
is the murder of her group. She's the onomatopoeia machine.
Yeah. I make the swooshing noise as we go around the corner.
Okay, Emmy, you may roll when ready.
Emmy bots roll out. There you go.
Good enough.
Okay. So, Emmy, as you're going up the staircase, you go through the subterraneous thing. You see that half of the basement is collapsing at this point.
Oh jeez.
That there is fire everywhere. There are just so many dead Gamorreans. It smells
If-
like bacon.
If I put on my because I'm wearing the deep sea diving suit, which has air in it, I think.
Yeah.
Can I avoid the smoke inhalation?
Absolutely.
I suit up.
You find like every time you try to go for an exit, that area of the building is caved in. You just have to keep going up floor by floor. You end up finding a section of the wall that's just missing, about 2 stories up, and that seems to be the only place you can make it out unless you want to try a higher floor.
That's fine.
Okay. The people in the ship, you would see a hover dolly being driven by a wolf, being rid by a Mandalorian, fly out of the 2nd-story building, land. Actually, I'm gonna Sam Dicebolt, roll to see if you stick the landing.
Tank's just like, what in tarnation?
I
You,
do a flip.
landing.
you
Oh,
see it like it does
beautiful.
like the warthog roll, but it sticks the landing, keeps driving up the dune.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen a performance in the Olympics like this in ages. We are witnessing mastery here.
What do the judges think? Oh, that's a 10 across the board.
You know what? Cat, for
Yeah.
something extra, roll me a coordination check.
Oy, oy. Okay. I should be okay at that. Yeah, I'm okay at those.
Okay, driving out of the 2nd story, Kat, you notice that there is a Gamorrean that is essentially like Simba holding a small Batman.
Yeet!
And on the way past, you managed to collect your bat.
Like, just snag that one on the way past. Thank you very much.
He starts
Bob.
crying.
Throw on the cart.
The Gamorrean just starts crying, starts pounding the ground.
It's like, no.
Oh,
You animal.
You've taken everything from me.
As the building collapses in the distance, all of his
Yeah.
friends are dead. We took his one comfort.
He's a boring. He'll forget about it in like 5 minutes.
Just have like an hour.
An hour later, he's just a blank slate.
You guys successfully kind of start making up the dune before the hover lift starts kind of stuttering because it was really designed to be a push trolley and not be used at all the way it's being used.
Okay,
It's basically a skateboard for us.
Yeah,
So
at
it's,
this point.
we'll go pick them up and then leave.
Okay.
Boy, what a day.
I feel like we made this mission around 30 times more complicated
Oh, yeah.
than it needed
Yeah,
to be.
100%.
Like,
What a
yes,
what a 45 minutes this has been.
like yes. However, look at all the people we killed.
And look at all
Also-
the money we made.
All the
Yeah, I got
destruction.
all of his money, and then you got the vault money.
And Caradog got the pot.
Caradog got the pot. Damn,
Caradog's
guys.
always got the pot.
We've robbed that place
Completely
blind, apparently.
Oh my
It
god.
wasn't even the
Everything they
original
had.
plan.
This is like half the GDP of Tatooine right now.
I like that the guy who hired us, like,
We
it's
failed
Only-
upward
He's
so
a
hard.
too.
No, this was a
The only thing
failing
that would have made it
upward.
better. Absolutely. Is if we stole all of their water while we were at it too. Moisture farmers would have wept.
Oh
We can blow their water up on the way out.
Oh, no,
That's a good idea. Let's,
We
Just
took
that's
the-
overkill.
We took the level 1 to 2 and made it 6 or 7.
It's fine.
We're gonna
This-
have bounties on us after this, I think.
Did
Nobody
anyone
saw
who
us.
saw us survive it?
Oh,
I don't think so.
The one,
The Gamorrean
the one Gamorrean with that had a Caradog.
Give it an hour.
I-
Give it an
Yeah.
hour for that guy.
well, wait a
Yeah,
minute, wait a minute. He's on the level though. He's cool, guys. I swear.
Okay.
No,
He's
stole you.
chill. We'll circle back for him. Take him too.
Matter
The-
of fact, yes, he's a rebellion member now.
I will
You're
say,
in, kid. We
you know,
fucking
yeah,
pick
like
up.
as you guys like retreat into the ship and leave, in the distance we see a single Jawa laying down on a hill using electro binoculars, watching the entire thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
And he's
Yep.
just giggling to himself. It's just hoo teeny 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 teeny.
All right, let's meet up with the guy at the tavern. Pay him out whatever he put in or whatever the prize money is, and
And
then leave.
recruit him.
Yeah.
Are we recruiting more people?
I'd
Oh,
hide
never
the
mind.
rest of the bags. Just give him what what he's owed, so we keep the rest.
So that's fair. So I will say that the rebellion is probably going to take most of it, but you guys can probably keep the pot and the stuff that was in the drawer.
Oh, that's right. I
I
forgot
would,
we're part of the rebellion.
Yeah,
That's true.
we
Yeah,
do have
you gotta pay.
bosses.
You gotta
How
pay the
about-
tithe.
How about over my dead body?
Did we
How-
get did we recruit the money launderer? Like was that a
Uh,
success?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys
I
give them the
hope.
money, that is a success.
Do
Yeah.
I get something since recruiting is one of my duties?
You will gain additional XP at the end of the session.
Yay!
I love how Patmore kind of hesitated there at the recruitment bit. He was like,
Ooh.
I
Is
don't
there
know
not
about
a
that
new
one, Captain."
ally for the rebellion?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, we've
he went into that for like a reputation boost situation, like to also make money, but reputation. I would argue that his reputation did not receive a boost, but everyone's there was equally lowered so that he did come out on top.
Absolutely. Nothing will get you more well regarded than the fear you put in your enemies.
And the death of all your peers.
Yeah, that
Exactly.
helps.
We
Coming
will
out on
die
top,
on this
that
hill,
does
and
help.
so will you.
So it's going to take you guys like 8 days to get back.
We
Uh,
do stop
how
on
much-
the way to like deliver the mail thing because that was a return trip.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
And
deliver the quartermaster's mail.
Oh my
how much
God.
food can we rescue when we notice that our perishables are not where they're supposed to be?
I feel that we need a vigilance check for everyone to see how long it takes.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh, just in case you missed it, Irish. While this was
I
happening,
probably did.
Ubats was moving the food from the fridge to the cupboard.
No, don't. Why?
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Why?
I will go tell Columbo, good job.
Yeah.
Don't reward him.
Don't enable.
Do
It's like
not-
feeding dogs scraps from the table. It's like, do not.
Exactly. Do not fucking encourage this behavior.
So, Columbo, I don't know if you speak binary, but his reply is he did exactly what he needed to finish the mission.
Of course you
I
did,
don't
buddy.
speak binary.
Cool.
I just nod.
Now, I will say, Siren, you're able to get there, but the ice cream is gone.
No!
Like, Siren is very sad about this because she really wanted some after that day, and she's just like, as she's putting the food back in the refrigerator, like, why? Why did he I'm telling on you?
Why did you start with the ice?
It's ice cream. You just drink it instead of eat it now.
Yeah, it's like soup, guys. Good soup.
Well, the
It's
kind of
soup.
problem with the ice cream is it wasn't like sat bottom down onto the in the drawer. It was like upside down lid
No.
first, so it's just
I
God.
melted it.
So now, not only is it melted, I have to clean it up.
yes.
I can clean it up.
I'm
No,
just
I
like,
get it.
Don't.
You don't have to clean
He's
up
gonna
all the
eat
messes on the ship, Glennon.
Glennon's gonna just fucking start laughing.
I
up
don't
the
judge, to
liquid
be
ice.
honest. We've all had a day, and we all deal with it in different ways. Okay.
I will say, right, like eventually I feel like Keradog would recognize one of his droids. It's a trend of fucking up, isn't it? One of his droids decided to ruin the rations, right, Patmore?
Yeah, Ubats.
Okay, and I'm saying, like, eventually he'd recognize that, yeah?
Oh no, Ubats would say he did it. He was
Well,
was
thank you!
yeah, no, he was trying to work out what would happen.
Yeah, I think Keradog just lets out this exasperated sigh.
He
And
said,
he'll,
like,
get up from the
why
console.
would the shape of the cupboard change the food? Like, why
Oh,
is
you
it
know,
okay in the
that's-
fridge and not inside the cupboard? They're both rectangles.
I'm
not the
astonished
shape.
that you don't understand temperature at all. Like, I'm pretty sure I programmed that into you. Like, and I don't understand how that's completely vacated your mind.
The only thing I feel is pain.
All right, go to bed. He points at the fucking closet.
You'll fly into the closet.
Like, you need a nap.
Without supper.
Oh my god, bother maker. Keradog's gonna start like walking towards the pantry. And if he sees Glennon or anybody else trying to clean up that mess, he's really gonna try and like just take whatever utensil you're using to scoop and like away from you. He's like, please, just let me do this. I've made a mess of this entire occupation, and I'm very sorry. I can't even begin to apologize.
It's
That's how
not-
kids are, you know. If you take a
Aw.
break, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, Columbus would drift in and say, you just can't trust him. You know, he's irresponsible. He does
You,
The loose cannon is what
you are literally just not allowed to talk to anyone right now, Columbo.
What did he say?
He's like, what? Why? I saved you. Mission accomplished.
There's a
You're
moment-
welcome.
Yeah, there's a moment where like the empathetic side of Keradog's bat brain says, enrichment's important for your kids. But then there's just the, oh my god, I almost died like 3 fucking times and it was my creations that done it. And I think he's going to just reach out and say, I'm not mad. I'm just really, really disappointed.
You are
Aw.
confused. You are not mad. You are happy.
No, go away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just hover that direction before I lose absolute control.
He will use his one arm to pat you on the head and say, "You've done good,"
Oh!
and he'll drift out of the room.
Caradog like holds his temples and is just gonna start walking back towards the fucking the helm.
That went well.
I'd say so.
So, on the way back, Glennon, pick someone on the party that you're chilling with.
I don't think I've chatted with Caradog yet, so
Okay.
I'll hang out with him.
Cool. Kat, pick someone you're hanging with.
See, if we're going by that rule, I've already chatted with Siren, but that would leave me with Tank.
You could pick the droids.
Oh god.
No, Caradog has said they're in timeout, and Ben's not entirely sure on the logistics of that, but she's willing to help enforce it.
I
Can
love
you
it.
put us in the ship? Because I can't move my token into the ship.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Put us on the hood, more or less.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I would hang out with Siren because it'll be a cold day in hell.
Okay, Murder. You happen to be hanging in the room the droids are being timed out in.
Okay.
The droids will attempt to speak
Things
to
they
you.
say.
I don't speak binary.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna ignore them. I don't care.
Hmm.
This was your first mistake.
Columbus would drift over to the kind of credit pile and just slip some in front of you and say something.
Like slips of credits
Mhm.
in front of me. Okay. I feel like you're under the impression that I'm ignoring you. I don't understand what you're saying.
Where did they learn bribery?
He would
They've learned crimes in your absence.
he would float back and put even more credits in front of you.
Okay.
Where?
Pantomime what you want in exchange for these credits.
He points at the door.
You want me to open the door in exchange for my own credits?
He would nod.
My own
No.
door in exchange for my own credits on my own ship.
In this part of the galaxy, during this time of the year.
In this economy.
I don't think you understand what bribery is, little droid.
Puts one more credit.
Yeah, puts more credits there.
Taking it out of the fucking boxes that we stole it from. That doesn't mean anything.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open it, leave, and close it.
You'll hear the noise of a droid ramming the door. And then you
No.
hear that. Then you hear the noise of like boxes being pushed over.
Oh, he's
Oh,
tantruming
God.
in there.
Yep. He is emptying all those boxes onto the ground.
Did I
I thought
walk
about
it?
putting you in an assassin droid. Oh my god.
Better that you didn't, I guess. Okay, so this
Yeah,
is a logical, ruthless one, but he's tantruming in there.
Yep. He's ruthless.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door again. I'm gonna walk in. And I'm gonna look at him.
He would give you the look of like a cat would the moment you caught them in the middle of a thing of wrapping paper.
Such expressive eyes. Caradox is an impressive builder.
You would hear
Caradog is an incredible engineer.
you'd hear droid whistling as he tries to drift past you.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
And whistle.
I'm gonna put my foot in front of him. I'm gonna scoot him back in. I'm gonna close the door. Now, I want you to realize what you did wrong here.
He would look away from you.
No, look at me. Your head's on a swivel. I can push it around as much as I want. Don't fucking.
He would
To
look
prove my
at
point,
you.
I will literally, like, if he doesn't, I will literally reach down and kind of rotate him like a light bulb to
Yep.
face me.
He would look at you.
Okay. Okay.
He would whistle.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work here. I want you to know what you did wrong here.
He would hold up his hand with a handful of credits in it.
I'm gonna take them so he doesn't walk out
Yep.
with them. Okay. Next time you want a favor, right? You come from a position of power. You don't negotiate up, you only negotiate on equal terms or with an advantage.
He would nod.
Now, this, I'm going to hold up the credits. This was my money from the start. You can't bribe me with that. What you could bribe me with was would be something like a favor. Now go back to your corner.
He would drift back, but he would watch you the whole way.
I'm gonna sit on my seat and just work on whatever I was working on.
Okay. The other droid, for reference matter, was just laying under the pile of money.
Just having a good time.
Does he need help? Did he get tipped over in there, or is he cool?
He was chilling.
Okay, cool.
He's having a money bath.
Yep.
Is that how he shines
Is that
his
Ubex?
chassis?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, this is his reward for his experiment earlier.
Oh yeah, that's yep.
He's calling it an experiment.
It was!
He did use the scientific method.
Yeah.
God.
So, okay. Amy, Filibuster, what are you two talking about?
Oh goodness. Well, here's the real question: where on the ship is this conversation going to take place?
The cockpit.
All right. That's fair. Yeah, Ketodog is kind of looking forward, grubby little bat fingies clenched about the command console, and he's just staring out of the viewfinder. Like,
Glenn is watching your every move. He wants to learn how to pilot a bit better in the outer space.
he doesn't seem to have recognized or registered that there is a person beside him. So when Ketodog starts to finally alleviate some of the stress and just relinquish his grip on the command center, he looks over, freaks out when he realizes Glenn.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I know how this could be. You seemed very concentrated.
Oh my goodness! All right. Hi.
Hey,
How's it going?
it's going pretty good. How are you? Other than being scared by me.
I'm doing 4/5 better than I was 5 minutes ago, I suppose. Wow, you are very quiet for as big of a person as you are.
I'm pretty tiny, so
I mean, you're big compared to me. Look at me.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I am very little. I'm so little, apparently. Gamorreans think I'm the perfect trade.
I was gonna ask, how did that go? You just kind of got taken away. Sorry, we didn't come and get you.
That's all right. I mean, I learned how to play Sabat. That's about it. I mean, they stared at me for a minute. I tried to dance, and they did not at all seem enthused about the dance. I'll try to break away for the clutches for a minute. Go over to the command center and see if surveillance or security could give any of you guys a hand, but I'm going to be completely honest with you, Glennon. I don't think I did very much to help that entire job.
Hey, you lived. That's the most important part.
I think succeeding was the most important part, but I really appreciate that.
Could have used you down in the vault. I may or may not have messed up trying to disable the droids down there.
Yeah?
I couldn't figure out how to, like, mess up the computer without extra tools. I just had, like, some glue and a piece of wood.
No, I suppose that's pretty fair. Where'd you get the wood? Never mind. Yeah, I've got to get used to this whole working with a team dynamic. I'm pretty used to just flying solo. And the droids don't count. They really don't count.
They're doing their best, I think.
I designed them, like, with fairly competent droid brains. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not to say that I don't appreciate them. I really do. I mean, how am I going to carry most of the heavy equipment that I work with? But, like, goodness gracious, Ubats tried to murder, like, a Kowakian monkey lizard the first time I activated him.
Ubats did that?
Yeah, Ubats. He picked him up. I think he mistook him for, like, a box, like a moving box with hands, and he tried to squeeze him.
Interesting.
It was not at all. It was very disturbing, actually.
When did you build them? Like, how long ago? Have they been with you?
I'd say maybe 3 months ago now. Something like that. They're pretty fresh, right? But, I don't want to talk about it. What about you? I don't know much about the crew, and I suppose this is an opportunity for us to garner some kind of information from each other. What's a new Venom doing on a ship like this?
Great question.
I usually have them. Is that an answer?
I don't really have one. It's a bit complicated, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Every mystery is a mystery until it becomes history.
True.
That is a factual statement. What do you make of the rest of the crew? You've been with them longer.
Oh, they're pretty nice. They're a good bunch, I think.
Yeah? Your first job, anything like this one?
I think it went a lot smoother, honestly, but there was less things to do. So.
That is fair. And far less thermite.
Exactly. At least this one seemed, at least to me, felt a bit more fun.
Oh. At least somebody took something nice away from this. You got any of that, by the way? Save any?
Pardon?
The thermite. Did you save any of it?
Oh, yeah, we still have all. I think I have a sock. I think Tank might have a sock.
Really
Remember.
don't understand the socks. I don't know why you chose.
I don't. It's just, you get these fun, different measuring things. Science, when it's just science, gets too boring,
I don't know if that's science. Either way, all right.
There's too many words.
That's true. Vocabulary is not important when you're detonating something, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Oh, I was going to ask. Those goggles, the binoculars, not the binoculars, but the shades that one of our crewmates was using. I can't remember who. Those were particular. You worked on them, right?
Yeah. I tinker around from time to time.
Well, we're going to have to share notes. I keep kind of a small sum of notation on my person at most times.
I don't do that as much, but I can try if you want to find out.
Yeah, you seem very much the kinetic learner.
Yeah, it just kind of comes to me. I can't explain it.
I mean, when you detonate enough things, retention probably comes secondhand.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, we'll have to stick at that sometime, and you can show me how you did all that higgledy-piggledy on the machinery.
You have to show me how to do all the splicing and computer stuff.
Absolutely. I'm terrible at it, but, something.
With that in mind,
Slowly starts, looking forward again.
we will go to engineering. Nope, we'll go to where all the ice cream is. Maybe. um, what are you two talking about?
As I rummage looking for something sweet that hasn't been ruined.
There are things that weren't sweet that are now.
Oh god.
That doesn't sound healthy.
There is a jar of jam.
Is it still good?
Well, it's jam. It lasts forever.
What flavor?
Roll a D100 to see what flavor.
Space berries. It tastes like the void of space.
Apricot.
Oh, I like apricot.
Good.
Do we have any crackers?
I don't know if they survived the droids. Was it science?
Yeah.
I think it was a weird malfunction. That's my guess anyway.
Yeah, I don't. They were. I saw them in the food that got run over pile. We do have half a loaf of bread.
That'll work.
You have some ice cream logged crackers.
Lost to the war.
Anyway, so that was a whole. Wait, no, wrong accent. So that was a whole ordeal. Are you all right?
Nothing I can't sleep off. Didn't blow my fingers off using the exploding sock. Didn't get murdered in a basement. Didn't get run over by a ship. 3 for 3. You?
I did get run over by the ship, but I got better.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess.
I had a bit of an advantage. I wasn't in the basement, so that's nice. Yeah, I suppose. Everyone you walk away from, right?
Yeah. I wish they would be less close. But
To be fair to
Fine.
us, my opinion is we went about this in the most indirect way possible. I think we made it harder on ourselves.
probably. My approach with jobs is if the job goes off as picture perfect as possible, great. If we fuck up, might as well fuck it up enough to get something out of it. So, we got a lot out of it, so I'm calling it a win.
Right. What are we going to... What do you think we'll be sent on next?
I don't know. I've just kind of been throwing darts at the board. This one seemed important because funds are important. I'm not gonna lie, they probably won't let us on this one, on ones like this one, for a little while. So maybe doing
And
something
fair.
else,
Fair enough. We have this-
something that keeps our heads down a little bit more. Probably is what's happening next.
Yeah, probably.
Out of character, it's the rescue. But no, I think that went about as well as it could have,
Yeah.
considering it's that and we're us. Oh,
Right.
I'm gonna steal some of your bread.
Okay. Yeah, right. I was gonna toast it. Jam and toast, you know.
Benny is kind of a monster. She's just kind of got a little plate of the jam and is ripping pieces of the bread off and dipping it in the jam.
Siren isn't gonna judge right now. We've all had a hard day.
Yeah.
Hard day. That was an
It's a
easy
tasty
day.
treat.
A tasty treat. Everyone wants one.
No one judged me in real life, but I'll do that. But instead of bread, I'll do like chocolate chip cookies or something with jam.
That sounds really good.
Yeah,
That actually does sound very good.
Cookies and jam.
yeah. Jam goes well with pretty much anything sweet or savory.
Fucking
Yeah.
love jam.
Jam
Like
is
strawberry
really
jam and chocolate chip cookies would
Jam-
absolutely slap.
jam is really nice on scones.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
do
for
like
sure.
them. I gotta be the contrarian member of the group, though. I hate jam, especially jelly.
Well, when you say jam, are you
I love a
talking
good
about
raspberry jam.
are you talking about the berry spread, or are you talking about the gelatin equivalent that Americans call jam?
We don't call
Well,
that
we don't
jam.
call that
jam, we
berries,
call that
jelly.
jelly.
We
Oh
call
yeah,
it
you guys
jam.
call jelly jam. Yeah, you guys are weird.
We know what
no,
jam
because
is.
jelly isn't jam. If it jiggles, it's jelly.
Good.
Jelly has no stuff in it. Jam has the fruit
That's the
in
truth.
Actually,
Yes.
that's not true. The original jelly had like vegetable and meat in it. You weirdos.
it. I said stuff. I didn't
Oh,
say
I'm
fruit.
sorry. I'm sorry we evolved past the penance that is British cooking.
It's marmalade.
No, I think jelly started in America, and you guys were the ones who were putting like savory meats and vegetables inside of it.
Well,
Yeah.
it was the 70s. It was everyone's best attempt to kill each other. It's fine.
I miss those
Um,
days.
In a very polite way, though.
Yeah.
You put it in a bundt cake.
Listen,
Okay.
you're a stay-at-home mom. Your husband's been working 50 hours a week and having an affair to avoid you. Your kids are like 3, 5, and 7 and have been screaming nonstop for 2 weeks. I would want to kill my husband, and I would want to do it by serving him sausages in a jelly pan
Don't forget
with
being
a topping
hooked
of
on
Cool Whip.
hooked
Yeah,
on like sleeping meds.
you're
Yeah.
so
Oh,
right.
absolutely.
I am heavily addicted to a lot of drugs.
There
I
are
was
many
gonna
I would
say
flavors.
absolutely-
cocaine, not sleeping
yeah.
meds.
No, in the
Look-
50s and 60s, it was the sleeping meds.
Yeah, in the 30s and 40s, it was just fucking like straight amphetamine.
Opium. What a wonderful
Um,
thing.
But yeah,
The
I
good
would
old
absolutely
days,
try
right?
and commit murder through gelatinized meats.
Gelatinized meat sounds like a Star Wars Cantina band member.
It does, actually.
Oh
think-
boy.
Tyrion would ask, so you're also a Mandalorian, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What brings you to the Resistance?
Well, I was just in the bounty hunting game. Got into some hot water and had to go to ground, and I knew someone. It was kind of I knew someone who knew someone, and they sent me coordinates to a. Everyone wants to be a spook about it, but it was basically a meet and greet. And then I just joined up.
Just bored or a good place to hide for the time being?
Well, I did have to let being me cool off for a bit, but who likes the Empire? So
Right, fair enough.
figured it'd be a good idea, just in general. Not particularly a cause I'm willing to die for yet, but, you know, invest enough, sunk cost fallacy.
Talking about dying for the cause, you guys would return to your base.
Nice.
The quartermaster. You don't know how pleased he is, per se, in the way you guys did that. You know, you feel that he appreciates the money, And it
Mhm.
is definitely a way that you guys have just paid off your fuck up and success.
Exactly.
So, the deal here is he's giving you guys 1,500 each. We never talk about this again.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Cool.
There is no Tatooine.
Okay. If
God,
anyone
if we
brings
never go
it,
back there.
yeah, if anyone ever brings this up, it's on threat of court martial.
Yep.
We have a
Sounds
system
good.
for that?
Yeah, I was
Yes.
gonna say, how is a terrorist cell gonna court-martial me?
Well, they figured out how to pay you. I think they can figure out how to unpay you as well.
Yeah.
That's fair. That is a fair deal.
Okay. The job board has been updated.
Job board.
Can I buy a few things while we're
You can.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to look up what they are.
Is it grenades?
Well, I need to replenish my grenade stock, of course, but I also want to get. You guys were talking about like a kind of explosive kit or like crafting or whatever, something.
Like an advanced mechanics kit.
Yeah.
The ones that give
Yeah.
bonuses, yeah.
So I'm just gonna look for exactly what I want.
Where are we on buying like armor
Chip, chip.
modifications?
Depends what they are, but you can buy them. They're not being auto-installed or anything.
I can install them myself, thank you. Ones that are rarity 1 and like very cheap
Which one is it?
and not illegal. I'm not telling you. I need you to confirm or deny.
You can go fuck yourself. Is it the comlink, the personal vibrosaur, the wrist blade, or the
You tell me what it
ripcord
is.
thrower?
You tell me what I'm asking for right now.
I think you might be asking for the retractable wrist blade.
No, it's the vibrosaur.
Ah, damn. Damn. Both are cool
That's-
though.
That would certainly like alleviate some time opening the next vault door we break into.
It'd be 2 to 3 rounds depending on the material, and very
Yeah.
loud, obviously,
Mm.
because it's a fucking saw.
See,
I'm just thinking a saw.
This is one of the examples of where I think the system fucking shines, because you open the personal vibrosaur, right? It gives you a sentence paragraph, like a sentence telling you what it does. It tells you its price, it tells you its rarity, it tells you its hard points. It then tells you what it actually does. It says ability to cut through most environmental materials. Typically cuts a hole large enough to move through in common Durasteel walls and doors with 2 to 3 rounds. May be used as a weapon with this profile. The system just does this sort of thing very well. It does progression poorly, but it does this shit very well.
And I'm also gonna buy a toolkit myself.
But yes,
to make this
Mo, the
easier.
answer is yes. You can absolutely buy this. It is not illegal. In my mind, you're probably buying a regular chainsaw and just attaching it to your gauntlet.
It's not restricted or illegal. It's just kind of something workers do,
Yeah.
I think.
So the R next to this stuff is restricted, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, can I go about this a different way? Can I also do some crafting?
There's 2 weeks between each mission.
Well, I wanted to do a general crafting kit for like mechanics checks, so I can start my modding kit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 purples, and I just roll that.
Okay, I'll set it up for you.
Actually, it might be 3 purples. The general one is the one that adds like blue dice. Let me check real quick. Sorry.
Okay, no problem, man. Close that, and close that.
Over here.
Just so we all know, we're currently on turn 3, just for reference, which means it has been 6 weeks since he started the first mission.
Okay, this is weird.
Patmore, can I buy the demolitions toolkit and then the multi-goo gun?
Assuming it's within your budget and neither of them are restricted or have a rarity higher than 7.
Okay, I'll go check. And then also for the grenades, can I just, because I'm a demolitionist, can I try and make them in my spare time?
It still costs money to make them, but it's cheaper than just buying arrow bar.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I might try and get some like more specialty ones
Yeah.
made.
So I'll come
I
back
think-
to that in a second, Emmy. Murder, what did
No
you
worries.
find the
Take your
DC?
time.
Like, okay, so this is weird. There's the precision instrument where you choose a general skill and it removes like 2 black dice.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also the specialist tool that adds an automatic success. I don't know which one of them would be considered the tools of the trade one for modding equipment.
I would say either could.
I'll do a specialist tool because it's easier. That's 2 difficulty.
Okay. You may go ahead.
Can I take some stuff from like the quartermaster because I did do the assignment he put me on, and then I was promised spare parts.
Okay.
Like I can pay for this, but I'm just asking. Okay.
And Murder, mark somewhere on your sheet that you have 1,100 credits worth of spare parts. It's only usable in construction, but that's what you currently have.
Okay. Cool. All set up on your end. It's been
Yeah.
for a while, I assume.
Yep.
Come on.
You have time to try again if you want to.
I do, but like, fuck off.
You can cut-
I'm actually gonna spend those 2 advantage to give me a blue dice on my next check.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's 2 blue dice because that's crafting rules for
Yeah.
you. One more blue dice, Patmar?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, it's not gonna pass, but yeah, fuck you. Okay. Keep the pool the same one more time.
Keep the pool the same with blue dice or no blue dice?
1 blue dice, yes.
1, okay.
Jesus Christ.
What's the base cost of the item?
400.
Okay. I'll say it cost you 600 to build this one.
Like, fucking hate this thing.
Alright,
Because I only have 1 advantage, I'll make it lightweight, so it's a little lighter.
Yep.
Because it's actually kind of heavy. It's 8 encumbrance.
hey, not for tank power strong.
Well, kind of not, because heavy gunners actually are good at carrying things.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're the bag man. Nothing's heavy for you.
So,
Not the bad man.
the bag man. Okay, so I think I'm only doing 1 not cybernetic. Sorry, I'm only doing 1 mod. So I think that's 2 for installation, 2 purples.
And I believe it's 100 gold. 100 credits per difficulty dice or something.
So 200 credits.
Yeah.
Which I can pay again, and
You can
'Cause I
mark
was
that out
using-
of parts as well.
I'll pay for that one because I don't want because like I've only paid 900 so far, so
Okay.
that's fine. I'll set up on your end. Remember,
Nice.
there's 1 additional success to this one because I had a specialist tool.
Okay, so you're using this is a chainsaw, right?
Yeah, personal vibrosaw on my armor.
Okay. I'm just going to bring that in front of me, but I do think it has mods.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
It's a one-man sort of deal. Yep. It's why I
How
bought
would
it so
you-
early on.
How do you like the Triumph to be used to remove the unwieldy from the weapon?
Make it the. Actually, no, unwieldy is the dex one.
Yeah. So it still has Cumbersome 4, PS2, Sunder, and Vicious 2, but it just has no
Yeah,
unwieldy now.
do that because then I won't have my 1 black dice.
Cool. Done?
I'm gonna put it on my sheet myself.
Yeah. Not a problem. Is that all the stuff for you?
Like, given my fucking track record with crafting right now, yes, because holy shit, look at that.
I agree with that, man. Okay, so Emmy, now Murder, correct me, but I don't think that grenade crafting has exactly. Nope, they do. Don't worry, found it.
2 purples for a basic frag. If that's what you were talking about.
I found weapon crafting rules, and I've got grenade as 3 purples on the wiki. Mine's as 3 purples as well.
Oh, okay. I must have been mistaken, but I do think they also have the little list where you can spend advantages on and shit.
Yeah,
that's
I've got
also
I've
what you
got
were talking
the yeah. I found that on the wiki. So Emmy, For every grenade you're crafting, it's going to cost you 35 credits, and it's going to be a free purple difficult check.
Okay, if I
Counts.
use my my new demolitions kit, let me check. It said something on there.
Okay.
Do. Okay, it's just I can spend if I get 4 advantage, I can remove a despair.
Oh, that's neat. So I have the DC set up. It's 35 credits. It takes 2 hours each. Really, you can make as many as you have the money for.
Okay, well I'll just replenish the 3 at least that I used, and then I might try and make some more complicated ones. But
Okay.
I have plenty of money.
You may
And that's
roll when ready.
what kind of check again? Mechanics?
Mechanics.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Emmy, you have just succeeded with that one. I'm going to screenshot its stats, and you can add that to your sheet when you're ready. I accidentally minimized all my tabs with the wrong button. Okay, here we go. This is its stats. You've made 1. Mark off 35 credits. You may roll again. Okay. So Emmy, with 2 advantages, you can do any of the following. So here are the 2 advantage spends. You can increase the range it can be used from short to medium. You can give it the knockdown feature. You can give it the vicious feature. You can give it the stun damage feature. Alternatively, for 1 advantage each, you can give it disorientate. You could give it ion. Or you could give it light, which means that it takes 1 less encumbrance. So it'd be actually it's or an encumbrance 1. You can't do that one. So out of those, which ones interest you?
Maybe the.
I can listen
What's
again
more
if you
useful?
like.
What's more useful, disorient or prone?
I would say disorientate, because you could go disorientate and ion on the same one if you wanted to, or you could go. I'd say maybe vicious, because it means if you crit, you're adding +10 to the crit.
Ooh. Maybe I'll do vicious. Maybe I'll do a mean bomb.
Okay, so Emmy, mark it. It has the same stats as the last one. It just says vicious 1. So make a note that you have a grenade with the 1 grenade with the vicious quality.
Okay.
And then when you're done with that, roll me 1 more mechanics check. Okay. You could do the same deal with this one. You could just make it so that you have 2 vicious ones.
Yeah, I'll do 2 vicious ones.
Okay, cool. Unless there's anything else, Emmy, I'll move on to the next player.
That's fine.
Cool. Is
Thank
anyone... no problem. Is anyone else building or anything like that?
No, I'm good.
Irish, are we going to see another droid?
Don't you ever. don't you ever.
You don't want a 3rd droid?
Yeah, this one's gonna have ruthless and what was Ubat's other quality?
Oh, unhinged.
Yeah, ruthless and unhinged at the exact same time. Yeah.
Yep. I've seen
Balance it out. I know. I think with this, yeah, Caradog is definitely on the grind. He's out trying to craft something, but I think he's specifically trying to upgrade the ship. And I was looking through the rule set, which it's a thing you can do, but buying new equipment is a little bit out of his range right now. Like, even if we were to pool resources, holy hell. So what I think Caradog is actually going to try and do is he's going to start small and just try and improve the acting backup hyperdrive. He doesn't like the fact that it's only class 8. He wants to put that up to about class 12.
Okay. Well, let me open these ship crafting rules, and I'll see if we can use these here.
Yeah.
Hyperdrive. Okay. So, hyperdrives are generally pretty expensive. You're not buying one, so that will make it a bit easier. So, what we will do here, you're not going to tell me how to do, you're not going to give me the, why are you doing that? Okay. Okay, this is how we do it. You can do a mechanics or an astronavigation check to do this. The better you roll, the higher chance you have of succeeding. It's a pretty hard check, but, you know.
That's fair.
I have faith. You can have a blue dice if you let your droid sell.
I'm glad you do. Yeah, Killer Dog's gonna go ahead and bring in Obats and even Columbo, because this is his reward.
I'll give you 2 blue dice then. 1 for each of your children.
Oh, I'm a good father. All right. Killer Dog, I'm looking this over. He's wondering if he wants to do anything with this. And no, he's not gonna make this any more convoluted. Yeah, bust out his toolkit and just start getting to work.
Cool.
I can also use that mechanic thing to get rid of one of the difficulties. So yay! Whoop. Oh. Wish.
Okay. So, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news.
I'm assuming the bad news is like pretty high up.
The bad news is that you don't have a Class 8 backup hyperdrive anymore. The good news is
All right.
You and your 2 children have successfully made 2 backup Class 16 hyperdrives.
How?
You know, you pulled it apart, you start putting it back together, and you had enough spare parts to make a new one.
That's a skill.
boy.
You know, like when you pull apart something, and it's like you just have a handful of stuff left afterwards, and you're like, I'm fairly sure I did this correctly. Where did this handful of stuff come from?
Hey, you don't know that. All right. Kara Dog is just not been on the money for a couple of weeks, and this is literally the worst case.
You don't
He's like
know.
Looking over at every spare piece.
You don't know if it was you or your children, but they were definitely helping and picking stuff up.
Caradog blames himself. If anything, Caradog is blaming himself.
So the good news is the Nova 1 now has 3 hyperdrives. The bad news is its backup is not an 8, it's just 2 different 16s.
Hey man, that means there's 3 hyperdrives we can blow before we have to really worry. You'd think that would be 2, but no. Ben thinks it's 3.
Yeah. You know, when I'm not even going to bother saying like the bad part of that, but you know, all right. Yeah, Caradog is going to go ahead and just pat that, put a bandage over that one. I'm worried to work on anything else.
No, how bad could it be?
What I mean, what else could Caradog do? It's fair. Let's start with the engine now.
You could work on the engine if you wanted to.
Please don't.
No.
I just said what everybody really thought. Don't lie.
Do it.
No, Cat's a child of chaos.
It's true. I want the most interesting option every time.
And it is completely fair. It's gonna put his tools down when he realizes a minute and say, oh my goodness, I really need to get some funds do anything with the ship if I kind of equipment?
The Columbus would suggest maybe we could steal a hyperdrive and install it as a backup. There are other ships on
It's
the
not a
landing
bad
bay.
idea.
We just have to walk over, borrow the Nova 2's hyperdrive,
Borrow.
and install it as a backup.
Use that
say you did
5-finger
it.
discount.
Mm-hmm.
I like you, Columbus. I
Ubat-
made you, Columbus.
Ubat says he could create a distraction for you.
Okay, so like, is there a guy that everyone just colloquially hates on this planet? No.
Well, so Ubat's plan was he was going to cover himself in fuel and set himself on fire, and then run down the landing field to distract everyone.
That would be very funny, but not what I want. I guess Caradog is going to tell them to come with him because he cannot leave them by themselves, and he will say, basically, just keep that in, like, your back pockets. I mean, I literally did not give any of you pants, but imagine that you have it, and we are going to go talk to, like, the higher-ups to see if maybe there's anything that they can give us, okay?
So they'll agree, but the quartermaster is supposed to inspector. You want a better hyperdrive. He's willing to trade you for a better hyperdrive.
All right. What's his offer? What's he given?
You give him your aft missile launcher, he'll give you a better hyperdrive.
You're asking me to part with my weaponry instead of just trading you a hyperdrive for a hyperdrive?
Yes.
What sense does that make?
I want to take that aft missile launcher and put it on the front of something else so it has 2 missile launchers.
Oh my goodness. You know, I could just keep on with the 2 hyperdrives that I've already got. I mean, you getting twice for your deal.
Okay. I'll throw in to sweeten the deal. I still want the missile launcher, but I'll sweeten the deal. I'll also throw in carpets.
What kind of carpets?
Shag.
Oh my goodness. All the better for you to choke on. Thank you. And he's going to turn around and walk off.
Nice having business with you.
Oh my goodness. I can't trust anyone.
You don't want shag carpet lining the floors of your ship?
Yes, with the robot that wants to immolate himself for the sake of a distraction.
I will say in general though, there are other things that could be traded. Like
True.
The missile launcher was worth a lot, but he's also in exchange extra fuel, extra food, maybe a bit extra armor.
And that's fair. These are fair.
New paint job. Maybe some sensor resistant paint.
We'd just
Not
burn it
bad.
off.
You would. You'd scrape it off on sand.
Yeah. Listen, he
Cool,
buffed
some
the ship. It's fine.
Maybe better seats. You know that real boffin leather.
A boffin leather. Why is everything sentient that we want to put on the ship, Patmore? What's going on?
Look, it's been a hard year.
It's their fault for being so damn comfortable.
You should have thought about that before being a L'Oreal werewolf. All right, yeah. Caradog's not going to hold it up. He doesn't exactly have much, but he is considering maybe doing some light jobs while other people are busy, so that maybe he can bring funds and actually upgrade the goddamn ship.
Okay. If you want, also it took you the first day also to do what you want to do. I will. The higher DC you ask me to do, if you pass it, you'll get money proportionate to that DC. So, how many purples of difficulty do you want to do a mechanics check to earn money?
Huh. Let me throw that line out to the crew. This is a group effort. How high do you think the DC should be, guys?
You got this. 5.
You are a brave asshole.
Make it 6.
Oh
I am
boy.
both of those things. I'm brave and an asshole.
True. What's your skill in it?
I got 3 yellow.
Okay.
And he's got stuff that helps him take away setbacks.
Yeah, I'll amend that.
And I would say
6 red.
3 or 4. Okay.
I think 4 is plenty.
All right. All in favor of 4.
4
4 is
so close to
fine.
5 though.
Okay. we will ignore that. We'll go ahead and set it to 4.
Do you want any of them
Yeah.
to be red?
How many jobs am I going to be doing?
This is 1 roll.
Okay, there's 1 roll. Yeah, I could.
You want them all to be red?
No, just 1.
Maybe 2.
Sit.
Sure, we'll do 2.
down.
Cool. Okay, you may roll 1 ready. Your bats will help you.
This is going to be a fun and interesting
do appreciate
excursion.
Absolutely. Caradoc's going to come back half a bat. He's got artificial limbs now. Woo!
Oh, that went very well.
Yeah,
Very well.
That's pretty good.
that was kind of anticlimactic for what the role was.
Right?
Okay. I can give you an amount of money, or I can give you 1.5 of that money in parts. Parts.
1.5 of that money in parts.
Yeah. Okay. You do that. You can't use the parts to buy anything, but you can use it to upgrade ships, install upgrades, repair, etc.
Yeah, I think I can take the risk, or at least the chance, on using those parts to upgrade the ship, and then still have a little bit of coinage left over for purchasing other, pieces of equipment.
Okay. So you're going with parts.
Yeah, we'll go with part.
Okay. You have earned yourself.
Spoke to a Rhodian man with a milky eye. He gave me machine parts.
You have earned 1,200 credits worth of parts.
Oh, okay. Caradoc's been doing a lot. We can obviously go on after. We can move over his turn. But if I can get away with it, I would try and use those parts to upgrade something else on the ship.
What would you like to upgrade? You want
Not
those
gonna
boffin leather
touch the
seats?
hyperdrive. Absolutely not. If Caradoc can upgrade anything now, we're keeping it light, like the things that won't immediately scuttle the ship if I fail this.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go for what are do we have any good or decent shielding on the Nova 1?
Nope. It's a Mal truck.
The Nova 1.
It has 1 point of shield at the front and 1 point at the back.
Yeah, let's work on the shielding.
The shield generator is mostly cosmetic.
I would say shield generators, yeah.
Okay. So are you trying to add 1 point of shields to it, or are you trying to add a bunch to shields to it? What are you doing?
Currently the front has the most protection, right?
1 back, 1 rear, no sides.
No sides. Well, then let's just even it out and give some, like 1 each.
Okay. Your droids will help you once again.
Awesome.
How many black dust do you remove?
I believe I remove 1. Let's double check that.
Yep, cool. And Angel, if you look at the quartermaster handout, scroll down to the bottom. There's in between mission healing.
It says 1 purple dice. Mine's 2.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have 2 weeks. In a moment, I'll get you to roll. Irish, you have your answer yet?
Yes, I believe it is just one.
Okay, cool. You may roll when ready.
All right. Here we go. Yes. No. Wait. Whoa.
Okay.
What? What's the point of giving a triumph to a failure, though?
No. This is what you've got. Right. You spent about half a week working on this, and it's just not going your way. Like, it is fighting you, it is overheating, it's doing all of this stuff. You have, at this second, you have not managed to increase the shielding. However, you've accidentally made it a feature of the ship. It could be a bug, but we're going to call it a feature.
Okay.
You are able to drain the shields into the engines. And by that I mean, you can drain 1 or 2 points from your shields, which you only have 2, into 1 or 2 speed for your ship's engines.
That's kind of nifty.
It is.
And I do appreciate you giving me that handout, Pebble, because I have been failing wonderfully
Well,
bad.
that is what you get for free advantages and a triumph. So,
All right.
what you can do is you guys can reach speed 5 by putting all your shield power into your engines. And you only work this out when you turn it on and the ship starts moving across the landing pad.
Oh. It panics bat noises as he's trying to, like, put it back into park.
And like,
then eventually...
It's parked nose to nose of another ship that it's just pushing across the landing pad.
Oh, no. Like, and then he just immediately, like, takes it out of trying. Caradog is going to sit there, finally completing something, and he'll say, I mean, at least it's something. And that's it. That's all Caradog's doing.
Cool. Okay, so Angel, you have 2 attempts on this. You may do it, or anyone else who's good at medicine may do it. Here is your roll.
Is
we
it
have
ready?
to heal our own crits?
No, it's a 2 purple crit. It's just one that the base currently heals a 1 purple crit.
So I'm rolling the medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, you healed it.
Woohoo!
Now, Kat, you had a 1 or a 2 purple crit?
It was just a 1.
Okay,
I already took care of it.
Your 1's gone. Okay, cool. What mission are you guys doing?
Rescue operative was.
You guys
kinda
don't
where we
want to
were.
do the new mission that just appeared?
Let me look at it.
It's 19.
It's pretty neat.
I think rescue's gonna run out the quickest, so we
Yeah,
Cool.
that was kind of why we were doing that.
fucking Gungans. I hate Gungans.
What?
That's a tank quote. He said that himself.
He says
Yeah,
that
no, that
every
one's-
fucking morning.
He wakes up, has his coffee. Fucking Gungans.
Like,
Fucking Gungans.
like the door is stuck, he just says fucking Gungans. The coffee runs out, fucking Gungans. You know, his socks didn't dry right, fucking Gungans.
Fuck.
It's all the
Gungan.
Gungans.
Sorry, we keep getting our equipment from overseas. Fucking Gungans.
Ruining this country. Planet.
Universe? Galaxy?
Galaxies, plural.
This
Just
space-time continuum.
Fuck 'em.
This existence that we're currently going through.
Yeah, everything was good until the fucking Gungans came in. You know, we had a republic before the Gungans came over and ruined it. Heard about Senator
You ever
Jar Jar
notice-
Binks? He gave all that power to the Emperor.
You ever notice how everything
did.
was fine until we gave the Gungan the seat in the Senate? I did.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know, I love
Misa
the
think
Republic.
The evil guy should have emergency powers.
You know, Misa thinks he's evil, and he shouldn't be in charge. But the Gungans, you know, they don't know what they're talking about. You know, they started the war with the Separatists. You know, if they didn't fight the Trade Federation on Naboo, everything would have been fine.
Yeah. Suspicious from the get-go.
Fucking Gungan.
Fucking Gungans.
I support the separatists as well.
Oh, boy.
So, What job are you guys actually doing?
The rescue
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I think it's 7.
7, yeah.
You guys want to do 7? Expires. Oh, it expires on this turn.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're doing it.
That should be fine.
Okay.
We're like min-maxing to just get all of them.
That is the goal.
6 also expires this turn.
Yeah, Murder and I
Really?
spent probably a solid 45 minutes talking about that, but we're doing 7.
That's delivering a data
Even though
disk
I
or
want to do
saving
6 because it's
person.
my thing. My extra thing. But
travel to the second dead drop to collect assets and response. Okay, that's actually cool.
Okay. Well, we'll take a 5-minute break and then we'll do 7 if that's what everyone wants.
is 6 on the way?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in one turn somehow, both of them.
Yeah,
Why don't we just do both at the same time?
exactly. Double dipping.
Split the
think that-
party.
I think they're on the
Perfect.
opposite ends of the galaxy.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
If everybody gets on one ship and then the other, matter of fact, I just made 2 hyperdrives. Let's just put
There we
that in another
go.
ship.
Yeah.
Let's roll those dice, yep.
Absolutely.
What could possibly go wrong?
Fucking everything, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm struggling just to make simple adjustments to the ship.
Bro, I was struggling making a fucking toolkit. Like, it's just not the day. It is
Yeah,
just
the
not the day.
dice. The dice are mean. Golly.
We're never doing the Gungan mission, by the way. Fuck that.
No, we're gonna do the Gungan mission, right? We're gonna do the Gungan mission, but this is how you spin it. We're gonna go kill the Gungans.
1 moment. Secret Melon cameo.
Secret
Hello.
Melon cameo. Hello, Melon. What crimes have you committed lately?
She didn't. She was just walking past my door.
She's so cute.
It was a snatch and
That
grab.
is a war crime kitty.
That is a war crime kitty.
Hello.
Yeah. And look at her belly spots.
Belly spots. Wow.
Wow. Every life she's taken.
Yep. Her kill count.
Kill count, yeah. Just like Killmonger. A notch.
Okay. I hope you guys spent the 5-minute break well. I've just finished mine.
Gungan slaughter.
Yeah, Gungan slaughter. That sounds fair. Where are you,
It's
Smudge?
like a Megadeth cover band.
You went there? Oh, there you are. I'm like, yeah, no, you feel free to keep sleeping, Smudge. Smudge just put herself under the blanket. Yeah, it's like 12 Celsius right now.
Yeah, that's blanket cap weather.
Yeah. Well, Smudge also has like a 0% body fat ratio, so. So Kat, is your air breathable?
It is. Yep.
Is your
Back to
sky
where it
still
should
wicked?
be. Nope. The sky is back to sky colors. The air is back to air breathability.
Well, that's okay.
All
I
as
guess.
well. Yep.
Yeah, those Canucks were getting a lot of hate over the internet.
How dare your forests burn? What's wrong with you?
Like, how could you?
I'll tell you, it's the fucking Gungans, that's how.
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
god, no.
just as an aside, in case anyone's interested, right now on Steam, they're doing a big Obsidian game sale because it's like their 20th anniversary of Obsidian making games. So things like Fallout New Vegas, Natural Republic 2, Outer Worlds, etc. They're all on like big, like 75% discounts.
Hell yeah. The best Fallout game.
Yeah,
I discovered a fun fact about my brother the other day.
he's never played any game from Obsidian, and you're going to disown him.
No, nearly the exact opposite. If you talk about Star Wars and he's in the vicinity and has had more than 2 beers, he will go on a long rant about how cool Knights of the Old Republic is.
It's a good sibling. That's a good brother.
Tell him that I want to speak to him one day.
After 2 beers.
No. In general, I think he's earned in general at this point.
Okay.
But like for the first meeting, do put 2 beers in them just in case.
Put
Just in
one,
case,
and then we'll
yeah.
throw the second one in, just in case it's getting dry.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but like Pillars of Eternity,
Yeah, no.
I never really could get on the Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah,
I tried.
never could I. I thought it was a bit shit, but I basically all my like Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas is the best. The rest are kind of a disappointment in comparison. Knights of the Republic 2 is great. Outer Worlds is fantastic. It's essentially Fallout New Vegas 2. And South Park: The Stick of Truth is deceptively fun.
Nah. Gonna have to take a peek.
I have been playing the game called Cats Organized Neatly.
Ah, I see you made a game.
And- Yep, no, I did. And
Abbreviated to con.
you organize cats neatly.
So
That's all it is.
I've essentially been playing the same game, Cat. I've recently been playing for all the Halo games on Legendary. That's kind of like Cats Organized Neatly, right?
Yeah, nearly.
So I don't know what provoked my, because like every now and again I'll play the shit out of the Halo and then I'll put it down for like a year or two. Picked it back up maybe a week ago and it's just great. It's if I had if I was stuck on a desert island with one game series, it's probably Halo because each one is good in its own way.
Halo is legendary.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
an awesome game series.
And yeah, Legendary is really the only way to play it too.
Spartan. Yeah.
I will say, like, you know, if you're not good at first person shooters, I'll compromise and say you can play it on heroic.
That's true.
Isn't Halo 2 just awful on Legendary?
Oh, absolutely, man. Like one shot, snipers everywhere, nearly unkillable, heavy enemies. It's great. And the creme de la creme is when you play on a Legendary 2 player, if either of you die, it forces you to go back to the last checkpoint.
That is amazing.
I played through it on Legendary like a year ago with maybe 2 years ago now with Smorg, and it was great. It was it's the roughest thing you've ever had to play. It's unforgiving as shit. Like a bad guy, angry dude runs up, hits your car, it just explodes. He's that strong for some reason. You like the boss fight. It goes from being like 10 minutes to maybe an hour because of just how hard he is to kill all of a sudden. It's like if you hate yourself, it's really what you want to play.
I don't. So the second game that I've been playing lately is called Capybara Spa, where you have
Not
capybara and they go to the spa.
Oh, go ahead. There you go, Peppo.
Yeah, I would say, like, you know, if Halo's not your cup of tea, you know, you want something a little bit easier, a little bit more relaxed, can't recommend Dark Souls enough.
Mhm.
You are
a
backwards
liar.
person.
And I cannot believe you just said that out loud.
You're just a counter-Earth human being. Like,
So, okay. Right, so I have played all of the Souls games except for Demon Souls.
You've never played Demon Souls.
I didn't have a PS3, and I don't have a PS5. I just missed out. It's not on a console I own.
You've got a fucking computer.
I do. You can't play Demon Souls on it.
What?
Yeah, it's PS5 only. It's bullshit, is what it
I'm looking
is.
this up. This is ridiculous.
So one's great. 2 is probably my favorite out of the 3 of them. I think 3 is good, but it's probably the weakest out of the trilogy.
Absolutely.
Bloodborne's great, but it you don't really get to play different builds. Same problem with Shakiro. They're kind of like there's one build. It's I hit really fast and block or evade really well.
Yeah, of all the FromSoft games, they're the most story focused. Yeah.
Yeah. But Elden Ring, fantastic. I'm excited for the DLC coming out like later this year. I was going to say how many hours I put into Elden Ring as my way I'd sell it to you, but I've looked at it and I'm not going to say that number.
Hey, Iris,
physically
So what's
speaking
your
of number,
Steam idea?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Whoa.
Hey, check out Pat Moore's hours on Roll20.
Okay, well, this is a smaller number than that.
bet.
Please do share.
I'll put it this way.
Julie.
Uh-huh.
I won't say it, but this is my Elden Ring information.
He doesn't want to say it out loud.
You know. Nah.
All those hours and still not 100%. Shame on you.
Oh, so
There you go.
one of those achievements is getting all achievements. So I'm missing less than you'd think, and the other ones are like can collect all sorceries or all talismans or incarnations, cleric
Get to
stuff.
it, buddy. Chop,
So the reason I've never got those is spellcasting is for losers.
You speak lies. You want to beat the game in like a single fucking night? You be a spellcaster.
Okay, so my favorite playthrough, right, and so the last one I did, and I've put it down since, was bows only.
That's an Elden Ring?
Yeah, it's great. There's one
Yeah,
boss
that
you
doesn't-
can't do, but the rest of the game is great.
Yeah. That's not as much of a challenge as like doing bows only in like Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. Oh, actually, so free's not too bad because if you use the short bow, you can jump and fire, like evade and fire at the same time. It's 2 and 1.
Fair.
It's very hard to do bows.
Yes. Absolutely.
Only. Yeah. But Elden Ring, it's a great bows only one. It was only okay. So for context, right, each playthrough of the game is basically 100 hours if you want to do all the bosses. So that's only 7 playthroughs I've done. Only 7.
Rookie numbers.
Well, Moda, get the game one day and I'll play it with you.
Sounds like somebody who isn't a sorcerer. Be right back.
Sorcerers are losers.
The guy who like keeps praising wizard in 5e, sorcerers are losers.
Oh, so in all fairness, wizards are losers in 5e. If I had my way, I would have a party with no spellcasters and I'd play like a ranger. In this context, I don't consider half-caster spellcasters. Paladins are cool, rangers are cool, and I'd allow a warlock, but no 1 through 9 spell slot casters. Is that lame?
So you're a hypocrite, is what you are.
I'm not a hippogriff.
Yeah, you're an ox idiot. Anyway.
Yeah. So you guys want to do the rescue mission? That's fine. Is there any equipment you guys need for it?
Can we
want to
ask-
take the conceal blaster holsters?
Can we ask the people who are debriefing us, or briefing us, not debriefing, that comes later, what they think we might run into?
Bounty hunters.
Yeah.
We don't need that scum.
Wow, I can't imagine why the Resistance is having such a hard time.
We're not the Resistance, we're the Rebellion.
Whatever.
The Resistance is the like sequel trilogy group.
You see.
But yeah, you know,
I'm resisting the urge to attack you.
fair. So they don't know an awful lot about it. They think it might be connected to the Pike Syndicate.
We have a drop-off point, right? Where they're gonna take them.
Yes. You know where what planet they're currently on, and you assume the drop-off's probably going to be there.
Okay. What planet is that, and where on the planet are they?
Just let me open my notes here. That would be load faster. You're embarrassing me in front of murder notes. Cat, tell a joke quickly. Distract him.
No.
Hear that, Murder?
No.
Cat told a really funny joke.
No, my focus is still fully on you, Pat Mark.
Okay, Emmy, tell a joke.
You've just out of luck today, buddy.
Andrew, tell a joke.
Hold on. I gotta look up jokes because I don't have them handy. I'm not funny that way.
Like, I'm looking at a joke right now.
Oh,
Thank you, Murder. You're a wonderful person. It is on. Cato Nemoidia.
Oh, hey, fuck, I think I know that one.
You do. It's the one where your favorite Jedi died.
Oh no.
I don't have a favorite Jedi.
may I suggest stun
You know, the
grenade
guy who's like
to our
this.
grenade expert?
Cato Nemoidia is the
Emmy.
one that is the second Force Unleashed game is on. It's like the hanging cities between the like arch columns. It's where the
Oh, yeah.
it's where Chicken Nugget
Yeah.
Face died.
Yeah.
If at all helpful, like Cato Nemoidia is also the homeworld of the Nemoidians, people
It
who
is.
helped found the Trade Federation.
Fucking
Mr.
Nemoidians.
Plow.
Bunch of nerds.
Yeah, a
I like
bunch of
Master
nerds.
Plow.
Yeah,
Almost as bad as
Chicken
the
Nugget
moon.
Face.
I think I'm gonna buy something if possible. Where did it go?
Why do I
Back
need stun
here.
grenades, Angel?
I think it might be useful in this mission, just so that we throw a stun grenade in and we don't kill our operative.
Oh,
Just stun
no,
everybody.
no, it's okay.
I got this.
And Kat, I guess,
Lennon's a professional.
as a quick question, Kat, what do you mean the games I talk about make you sad and hurt? I play the nicest games.
The games you play are designed for and by people who take joy in their own suffering. And I just simply think that's not a healthy mindset for me to have, so I don't play them.
You
I-
simply don't approve.
Simply.
I disagree. I only play the funnest, least hardcore games ever.
All right,
That's
fun
because,
boy.
Patmore, you are something called indoctrinated.
Oh, I will say,
Alright.
just as an aside, while I remember, High Fleet, also a great game. It's as hard as the other ones I mentioned. It's great to play.
I won't be looking it up. Thank you, though.
All right, fun boy. Anything we should be expecting on Cato Nemoidia, like environmental hazards, the actual location where their hideout is, like fortifications, that sort of thing.
So
You know, something a competent person would have already said in a briefing. Continue.
you know, you can stay out and we'll have a talk. So, things you have to be careful about. They're hanging cities, falling to death, common death on the planet.
Yep.
Fair enough, yeah.
It is just
I love this guy.
Yeah, it is just super dangerous. Highly recommend that you just don't stand near the edges.
Would rocket boots or jetpack of some kind help with that? I don't know how that mechanic actually
That's
works.
expensive.
They would. Just so you guys know, this is what their cities look like. That's a very small picture. I will find a better one.
Oh my god.
There's so little. I never
Oh my
knew.
god.
What is this? A civilization for ants?
Right. It would be
There
so
was-
easy to also build it to be not that.
Why?
Like I can't stress how
Like,
easy it would be to
why?
build not that.
What do you mean?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
looking at it and I don't understand the logic of this building.
How did
Well,
these
There's
guys survive a
absolutely no
war?
logic.
So
It's art.
It's
there
art.
there are different sorts of cities on Canada and Modia. I will post a few. So that's a better.
Like, How does this make sense?
Damn.
What do you mean?
They're fish people.
No,
The
they're not.
Gungans could have won.
They're frog people.
They're not. No. Yeah, the Neimoidians are kind of like bugs, but they're
They're
bad bugs.
frog?
Yeah, kind of.
No, they're like
Can I play one of
bugs.
them?
They're weird.
They're
Well,
more weird looking than you're imagining, right? Hold on.
yeah.
Like Emmy, the short answer is like live your dream.
I feel like in character. Here, actually.
These cities
this
make
is
no fucking sense. I'm just putting it out
absolutely none. Yeah.
Glennon is
Nemoidians look like
appreciating
if-
the artistry.
Yeah.
Can-
Nemoidians look like if the mummy was all flesh.
That's
if you-
really mean.
Never
If
mind.
you took a mummy and all the bandages and stuff, if you made that all flesh,
Just he has meat bandages for eyebrows. That's a
Yeah.
horrific thing, Catwick.
No, they're frog people.
you're welcome for my beautiful
I-
word picture.
Not a fun one, not at all. Patmore. Quick question. Now, I am pulling a blank on which. I know Cato I remember Cato Neimoidia is in the Cato Neimoidian system, but I do not remember which sector is it in. Is it an outer rim world?
It's colony.
It's a colony world.
It's here.
Let me take a gander.
So it's near the core.
It's very near the core. Yeah.
Okay, it's a core world.
No, it's a
my
colony.
rolls that aren't as good.
See, colony, colonies,
It's nearest
colony.
to the core. I know. Oh, I meant.
You can mean whatever you want. I was just
Can
right.
get it full to see it.
Only one of those gets the Republic to care about you.
So
It's one
on Cato
problem.
Neimoidia, probably the Pike Syndicate trading him off to either the Empire or the Huts. To expect bounty hunters because the Pike Syndicate kind of sucks.
Expect droids.
Expect
Of course.
droids, yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe
Okay. We can take like
maybe
ion grenades
educational
too.
core.
Ooh,
It would be
rocket
cool.
boots are only 2,500, guys. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I didn't set a DC.
Yes.
I will roll a DC.
Oh, I don't have 2,500. F.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there you go. You have 2 successes. What's your question?
Okay. Well, generally speaking, what would Caradog know about Neimoidian like planetary habits? Like, what's the biosphere like, and what is the culture like?
Well, I'll
Out
start
of
with
character,
it.
I'm familiar, but I don't want to say shit.
I'll start with a general statement. It's pretty nice though, if you're rich.
Okay.
Um,
Fair.
I have
just
a
gonna-
different question.
ask you a question. I'm just opening up a book that actually has the information on Canada and Modia. I don't have.
So I see it's all like misty beneath the cities. Is
Yep.
there like a surface? Like
There
if,
is.
if we were just to equip ourselves with like parachutes, which are much cheaper than rocket boots,
Yeah, I was gonna.
we
that was
would
my next
die.
one.
If you're willing to go and hang out with the creatures that live below, yeah.
That's
I-
fine. I got a
I
lot
love,
of grenades.
I love creatures.
Plus, the whole thing of I don't want to splat. I'll deal with the creatures.
Splat would be quicker.
No.
What if I want to see the creatures?
What if they're friend shaped?
What if
If I
they're
want-
They're
not
very
friendship?
big creatures.
They are very
my
big creatures.
Parachute. I'm
I
just
feel like
adding
there's a
that.
reason they built their cities in the skies.
But
Yeah,
creatures.
there is.
Okay. I'm going to
Love
give
a
you... Okay,
creature.
here is your information. So, the Caden Neimoidia is in the
Yes,
Caden Neimoidia system. Easy to remember.
Absolutely.
It is a 278-day year cycle with 25 hours a day. It is
Mhm.
under Imperial control. It has a population of 8.5 million, not billion, million. The language spoken there are Pak and Basic. The terrain is temperate plains, forests, mountains, and arched rocks. The capital city is Zaros, followed by Toxi, Juro, or an Alco. All the cities are bridge cities. The major export are droids, technology, processed foodstuff. The major imports are labor, raw materials, and luxury goods. It is part of the Quillo Run trade route.
Mm-hmm.
It is the oldest and most influential of the purse worlds, i.e., the kind of the economic sphere around Coruscant.
Yep.
As a rule point, the droids are not allowed to be armed on the planet, legally speaking. That's Imperial rule, because, you know, that's where the battle droids were coming from, at least initially. Since the Clone Wars, many tariffs have been put onto the planet, so crime is very heavy on the world. Specifically, you guys would be looking at Jora, the bridge city, as the location you guys would be going to, which is the one that is which is the one that is above the Verdant Forest. So it's the last one I uploaded.
Perfect.
So,
Those look like really cool creatures, though.
stop looking at
There are
creatures,
some
Cat.
nifty ones, yeah.
I don't want the creature.
You're not allowed to have creatures. They're not friend shaped.
Why are you like this?
Because I'm mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Y-
Yeah, I think
you
you
weren't
are.
you weren't necessarily meant to agree with that with as much ease as you did, but
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna take it on the chin, I guess.
Can't delay the truth. Okay.
Well, you're out of order.
It doesn't stop it from hurting. Yeah.
It's good for him. He likes playing Dark Souls. He likes being hurt. Anyway.
I really like
Uh,
playing Dark Souls. I might reinstall it later.
Yeah. Hurt him as much as you want, I guess.
Hey, Moto, one
Okay.
day we could play it together with some jolly cooperation.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So, we know what we're expecting. Like what enemy types we're expecting. Generally, we could buy ion grenades, and not really ion weapons. We could just buy a couple of ion grenades.
Magnets.
Like I guess restraining bolts. Yeah, if we wanted to.
No, my worst fear. A magnet.
Now, I want to say, ideally, they
How
want
do
the
they work?
agent back, but if that's not doable, they want the agent eliminated.
Well, that's dark.
Easy.
Blow it up from
Fair.
outside. Got it.
No, we're gonna give it a swing.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moto, I'm just going to lean on your personality for a moment. Let's drop the city, guys.
I really want to drop the city, but we can't.
So
Why?
what would it
Now,
take to
we
drop the
crack
city?
jokes. We crack jokes about war crimes. That's more than a war crime.
Yeah,
You'd
it would
have
be
to destroy the
funny.
supports.
And how much firepower would that need?
More than we have.
Like probably. I just want to know.
Yeah, a little bit more than what you guys have.
That's not an answer to my question.
What if you like crashed a ship into it though?
It would shake.
All right. All right.
With a chance of falling, or at least splitting and dropping everyone into the valley below.
Shake with a chance.
Is that how they
of
do
falling.
like their their meteorological reports are just like, yeah, there's a chance of, absolute doom and plummeting.
Yeah. I'll be real with you guys. The rock is shifting. Left rock is shifting, guys. It's not going well.
Gang, I'm a
Billow's
bigger-
been cracking.
Guys, we're gonna have to increase taxes again. Another support broke.
Like, we're dipping. I got word from the scientist guy. You know the one. He said we're fucked.
Those were the words he used. Like exactly.
Yep.
The full quote is,
That's how you
"Why
know this
would you
shit is
do
real."
this? You have fucked yourself."
Yep. Exactly.
Like, was this a bet or something? Why?
In other news, we're very sorry to report that the scientist has passed away. The struts are fine. It's probably fine.
It's all okay. Don't go outside.
Yeah, he died of strutitis.
Yep. It happens.
He strutted too hard and died. But our struts are fine.
Anything we need to know about the like agent themselves?
One moment, let me find. That's a good question, man. One moment, let me open my thingamajig.
Oh no, the thingamajig.
I love my thingamajig. It's great.
The most important majig.
Yep. They are they're a Cuso.
That's it. That's all. That's all they got.
A
on it?
what?
Enough
They're a
said.
Cuso, and their codename is Targeter 1.
What is a Cuso?
A lizard
Right.
person.
It's like a lizard ninja.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Are we talking about like Legends Cuso or New Cuso?
The book uses.
We're talking about
Yakuza.
Oh, okay. That's kind of like.
The last
Like-
Kyuzo was Murder's Kyuzo, and he was a lizard ninja.
How
Like
do you even spell this?
I'm just gonna post some art. It's fine.
KYUZO.
Oh, Murder, by the way, I found,
Yep.
what would Zav's logical progression art would be. I'm going to post it while I'm going here. I'm just going to post like 5 different Cuzos.
Do that.
All of the get the one with the hat.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. The hat will be involved in all of them.
Gotta have the hat.
Okay, there is one that does not have a hat.
Dave Filoni. He kill him.
He's a disgrace. Get him out of here.
He lost his hat in the war.
He should have lost his life.
Oh
in the war.
God. He's been dishonored.
Yes,
He's not
before
really alive.
Hatless.
Okay, nearly
Oh,
there.
proper.
Headless before hatless. It's kind of
Since
metal.
we're like 30 minutes from the end of the game, I am super tired. And are we gonna start the mission tonight, or are we just
I think it's just prep for the mission tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay?
Those are, by the by, those are what Cuzos look like.
Oh,
Murder, the first one, is what Zav's character arc probably would have ended at.
How the fuck would he turn into a Jedi?
He's not a Jedi, he's just got a lightsaber.
Just
We
gotta-
had-
yeah, you
Bro,
don't need
we
to be a
had
Jedi
so
in
many
that life.
lightsabers in that campaign, they were falling out of the cupboards. I'm sure
Yeah,
at
but
some
they-
point Zav picked them out to be like ranged weapons, just fucking chucking them at people.
Yeah, but lightsabers are so fucking tacky.
I mean,
Well-
that's why they're
well,
ranged weapons.
Meta?
You just yeet them at people.
So are you, dumb hat?
Fighting
No.
words.
They're not. The hats are cool.
Okay, prove it.
Okay, they block bullets.
That is
Lightsabers
true.
block
lightsabers.
bullets. Yeah.
Not on
I mean,
their
No, they
Oh.
don't. That's their whole thing. The slug throwers.
If you covered the hat in frick, would that mean that you could headbutt a lightsaber?
You could try. I like to think
His
if you
hat-
make the hat out of such a heavy metal, you put it on and it's just like neck snaps.
Yeah.
No. That's why you train. Like that's the only thing you fight
Heavy.
with is your neck and your hat.
Heavy is the head that wears the Beskar hat.
Yes.
To be fair, Kyuzo have like chimp muscles, so they're fine.
Yeah.
That's true,
So
you guys
They are
Good.
very strong.
20-foot
Yeah.
vertical leap.
the Cuzos in the setting we
Cuzo.
run.
It is its own plural.
Yeah, I'm pluralizing it. The Cuzos are the green lizard ones, not the weird big nose, big eyed ones you see in like Solo and stuff, or Book of Boba.
Yeah.
Was
because-
it Kyuzo in Book of Boba? I forgot.
I'll bring up an image for you.
He was just particularly deformed.
Do
Well,
we
he's
do we have a
unpacked,
name? Do
Are
we have a
you-
name for this agent?
Targeter 1.
Okay. That's
Have
bad.
a
Yeah,
code
I call him
name.
Numbskull from now
Murder,
on.
that's what they look
Yes.
like in new canon.
oh my god, no.
gross.
How about no?
Ew. I mean, I guess they did say lizard, but like, ew.
They look so much cooler in these comics.
'Cause
Yep.
everything's cooler in Legends.
It's Legends, yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
They
I
look like
agree.
you know what they look like? The way they're wrapped up right there, they look like a Sphinx cat.
They
with
do.
the-
do.
Oh my god, they look like a rotisserie chicken cat in a blanket.
They are.
Oh my god.
They're
Yep.
the not
Best.
Egyptian cats.
So funny.
Which is why we go with the Legends variant.
Well, technically not Legends.
Well,
The-
they're both
no, they
Legend.
are in Legends,
Yeah.
but the design came from like a strictly canon show, like the Clone Wars, because Embo was the first Kyuzo.
That's true, but canon. The only appearance I've
canon.
made in canon, in live action, is the cat version.
Yeah, because
And
live
Clone
action
Wars
sucks.
is honorary Legends because it didn't suck.
Absolutely.
And, like-
literally the whole reason Embo is cool is just like
Yeah.
Which is why I got confused because I thought there was a different design. I thought the weird lizard people were like the fat-headed ones were the new ones.
So,
Uh,
Mona, just so you know, they appear in about 12 episodes of The Mandalorian and about 3 episodes of Book of Boba.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's
Good for them.
inconsistent Star Wars race stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Where in canon, it's just 7 episodes of the Clone Wars. And apparently they appeared in the Old Republic game.
They did?
I
believe
don't
that.
remember
Yeah,
seeing
when?
in the Rise of the Hutt Cartel, apparently.
No.
Where?
Never. I played that campaign on 6 characters. Never once saw these fuckers. No.
Okay, I'm just saying they appear in that apparently. They also appear in an Obi-Wan and Luke comic called Lone Wolf, and Clone Wars, Darth Maul, Shadow Conspiracy, which is not a Clone Wars episode apparently. I guess it's a book.
It is. It's the one where he fights Grievous.
Well, there you go. But yeah,
Just
so
re-downloaded Old Republic. Takes
What?
so much. I just re-downloaded the Old Republic. It takes so much
It's a great
fucking
game.
disk space.
like
a
right
very good
now
game.
or in general, like 2 days ago.
Like, yeah, it was like a week ago.
Cool. Keep your homework up.
Girl, are we about to play SPOTOR together?
Probably not. I just like running around and collecting things. I have so much leather in my back pocket. So much.
Why?
Why?
Because I like crafting things, but I haven't actually gotten to the crafting mechanics, so I like collecting things like a little fucking squirrel.
I was gonna say I love to play. I don't like to play the game, but let me just go ahead and collect everything.
Yes, this is
God.
that's literally my psychosis. I was like, ooh, okay, I'll pick this up and I'll pick that up. Please get out of my way, enemy. I need to pick up something behind you.
Batmore, are you okay over there?
Well, I'm good.
The amount of time I spent role playing in SPOTOR is probably embarrassing, which is why I never do the slash played on those characters. Ever.
Well, my question to you is it more or less than 730 hours?
Oh, God.
Combined between all of my characters, I will tell you right now, 2 of them had 300 hours each.
Okay, cool. I feel less bad about Elden Ring.
Now, I'm more curious about like the names that you chose for some of your characters because I chose terrible names for mine.
I made shit up.
Okay, that's
You
fair.
know, I'm a really
Like-
creative guy. My Jedi was called Patmore.
Absolutely.
Ah, yeah,
My
that'll do it.
Sith that I actually roleplayed on was that. Dizana. Diziana.
I like Diziana.
I bet she
Yeah.
was a very dizzy lady.
No, she was quite mean.
Was it
She-
because she was dizzy?
No, it's because she was a Sith.
Well, you can't trust
Like-
Sif.
She was
Too many absolutes.
a force
Yeah.
healer, an evil force healer, and to teach her force healing, she'd break like fingers and say fix it.
I mean,
I-
that is like deconstructive criticism. I think like
I will say, in my humble opinion, with SWTOR, Jedi Knight's great, Smuggler's great, Bounty Hunter's great, and Sith Warrior's great. All the other ones are rich shit.
I will say
You don't like the agent storyline?
Yeah,
Nah.
the agent storyline's awesome, and the Sith Inquisitor storyline's
I-
dope.
The Sith Inquisitor. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, no, I don't really like the agent one, and the Sith Inquisitor, I think, kind of sucks.
The Sith Inquisitor and the
Wow.
Consular storyline don't make sense if you go the double-bladed lightsaber route.
Yeah,
They
that
just
is true.
don't.
Yeah, that is a fair thing. Also, Consular's just bad.
Yeah,
that
Consular's
was-
also bad, yeah.
The Consular
Cons-
story is by far the worst.
It really
See,
is. Yeah.
Consular was the one I picked first, and I'm literally just happily wandering through the story. I have like no opinions on the quality because I am just collecting things.
So, Kat, the
I
premise...
do not remember the story at all. I was just at that point on that one. I was collecting flowers. On my current playthrough,
was
I'm
cool.
collecting
I'm-
leathers.
I
So-
just got leather
so-
and flower. I'm okay.
the essentially the entire plot of the Jedi Council one is evil Force plague is affecting good guy Jedis. I'm gonna research the disease and then absorb it and cure it.
You know, what my
Oh,
issue with
yeah.
the Consular or the Consular
Oh,
storyline
yeah.
really is. I mean, people don't have to care, but like, I have one genuine problem with the Consular storyline.
It's boring.
It's boring, but it's boring in the worst way possible. You can't be a bad guy.
No.
Yeah,
It doesn't let you be a villain. It just makes you kind of a dick.
yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I really like the Jedi Knight. It's a great story of like starting in kind of with nothing and eventually taking out the Emperor. It makes the most
Yeah.
sense with the DLCs. I enjoy Sith Warrior. I think it plays good light and dark. Companions are great, which I also
I
is
do
kind of my
agree,
problem with Agent. I think the companions are shit for Agent.
I like one agent companion, and that's
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I can agree with you on that.
Well, with Jedi Knight, I think I like all of the companions. I think they're great.
I think Bounty Hunter has the best companions, though.
No, Skadge is trash, and he makes minus everything.
He's so lovable, though.
I am not
Look at his
surprised.
cute little
Murder
face.
says this.
His
Sorry, hang
little
on.
face.
Which one is he?
Skadge?
Yeah.
Skadge, the one with the pyramid head and no neck.
This is Bounty Hunter, right?
Yeah.
This is Bounty Hunter.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, I don't remember that in Jedi Knight.
No, he's bounty hunter.
What's the
Mean,
little
he's trash.
challenge name? His name is like Blast or something like
Blizz.
that. It's Blizz. I loved Blizz. I don't care.
I
That made
love-
everything okay.
I loved Blizz because you know the Vanguard ability where you yank people towards you.
Yeah.
He has that, but he pulls himself towards the enemy.
He's little.
Okay, hang on.
Anyway, I'm sorry, we got so sidetracked.
I'm
we're-
opening up the weird one.
I understood everything.
Oh, are you saying, guys, that you don't think this guy is a cool, lovable dude?
Let me see this.
No.
He's so huggable.
I just told you he is.
Yeah, he's
He
great.
looks like looks like things I can't say on this family friendly channel that we run.
No, you can say it.
He looks like a goddamn ball sack.
What is wrong with you? Why would you
Okay.
ever say that?
But
That's
like a
so-
ball
that's
sack
so
with
terrible.
character.
You know, I do like
a
the
ball
trooper
sack
companions
character, yeah.
because I think they actually made a little bit of effort into like these need to make sense working together.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love him.
He's
love
such a
good.
sweet.
Blizz.
You take
The
off
only-
that hood, and it's a nightmare walking though.
I really
That's
liked
good.
T7. I had a soft spot for him.
I didn't like T7.
Well, you can go to hell. I'm joking.
I just will
T-
absolutely.
T7 and I are hanging out right now. My first one was Consular, and then now it's Jedi Knight. Because I have
just-
to do things in the order that I see them, and they're right next to each other.
I'm gonna talk
fair.
my shit. I don't like that little trash can.
So I like T7 probably because I like T3 so much.
That's fair. Yeah. I don't. It's just something about like the way that they write his his text. Like I do not like the description for any of it.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna out myself here. I have no idea what he's ever talking about. I don't read it. I just enjoy hanging out with him. He's my
I like
buddy.
him zipping around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am also guilty of that. I press through the dialogues very, very quickly
Yeah.
and try to choose the dialogue that makes them not mad at me. And then I go and pick more flowers.
Like he could be
I'm
saying the
Lord
most
Sugar.
awful racist stuff ever, and I'd be like, T7, you got it, buddy. Let's go.
Absolutely. We'll get donuts after this.
T7.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever you were saying. Like, I don't speak binary. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I like the idea that the Jedi warrior character does not speak binary, and he's just wandering around with the droid.
They're
So-
just vibing.
Okay, so in my perfect Star Wars world, it's like Knights of the Republic 2, in which the droid says shit, and you have no context for what he's saying. You just have response dialogue, and you just always go like, "Yeah, no, you're right,"
Absolutely, yeah.
because
It's my favorite.
because they made a strong choice in KOTOR 2, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna do all the droid dialogue, and even in the subtitles, it just says beeps and boops. It doesn't tell you what it means. You just don't. You'll never know.
I want the hidden script of all of the droid dialogue that's just been lost to the internet.
Well, here's an interesting thing, right? If you look at the script for the original Star Wars movies, all of Chewbacca's lines are actually written in what it means when he growls.
I never knew this.
Hmm. So I suspect
awesome.
that there's probably a real script for T7, T3
For
as
T7, yeah.
well. Because when they wrote Star Wars originally, Episode 4, they didn't have him growl that was added later. They actually had him speak.
Yeah.
But they thought it was kind of dumb, the dog speaking, so they just added growls in. But all the original dialogue is in there.
I wonder. I never knew. I gotta check that out
Yeah.
sometime.
Now, I will say, we are approaching game time, so why don't we do any prep we need to do so that next week we can hit the ground running. So, we talked about parachutes. Are we buying parachutes?
Yes.
How much do they cost?
I will find how much a parachute costs. I
I can
assumed
look it
when you were
up.
talking
I
about...
didn't know if you knew it offhand. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was given a task. I didn't realize I was given a task while you guys were talking about shit.
I'm not
Could you
giving
not
you
expect it?
shit. I was giving everyone shit because someone brought up parachutes. I'm like, cool. So you know it's not. You found the item and you're cool with it. It's not. Do they exist?
What's
Question
the
mark.
dumb Star Wars name for parachute?
I don't know. I'm looking for it now.
Yeah.
Like it's like what category is it in? Is it communication, cybernetics, drugs and
Is
poisons,
it survival?
Well, yeah, I think it's survival, right? But is it? Is it in other tools?
Oh, can I get a ghillie suit? Oh, this is so expensive.
You don't need a ghillie suit. We're on a floating city.
Yeah.
I want
It's
one.
gonna be a floating
What is-
bush.
What is the point of that?
Oh, can I get the Instamis generator? Damn,
Oh my
that's
God.
cool.
Yes, we need a fog machine for our entrance.
Deploy the myth.
Absolutely no
I'm
reason.
gonna need a boombox with which to play
Why?
stadium music on.
I'm jumping off the fucking city.
Space ACDC to walk into.
We gotta look cool while we're getting in there.
You missed out on the opportunity of making it a Deep Purple song, which would have been perfect.
Oh, it would have. Que sera.
Just pick a character.
So
and
it,
put,
it's like
their
I
playlist on
can't
that, right?
just be called a rope. It has to be the Degan Exploration synth rope. Like,
Yes.
What?
Yes, absolutely.
Star
It really
Wars.
does.
So
Oh my God.
I have found it.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. So, everyone right now, write in Discord what you think they've called their parachute. And I'm going, whoever gets the closest is going to get an extra 2 XP.
What they call their parachute?
Yep, what it is called in the book.
Okay.
Oh, Motor, I like your chutzpah right there.
Gravity softener.
Write it in, lock it in, and we'll see who wins.
All right. yeah, that's gonna have to. It's gonna have to work, I guess.
Gravity softener.
Okay. So, I will note it was very hard to find.
Yeah.
And so its name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words.
Fucking knew it.
6 word. No, wait a minute. Is most of that a description?
So it is Corellian Technologies Savior Anti-Grav Shoot.
I hate that.
I'm sorry. I was very close.
Angel's close.
And
I would
Angel's
also say-
closest, but I have
and
the spirit.
its description is originally designed to save airspeed of pilots in the case of emergency. It says repulse lift backpacks, reduce the falling speed of the wearer. It often is used by infiltration officers to deploy behind enemy lines. They cost 450 credits. They have an encumbrance on a rarity of 5, and the mechanic is they take no damage or strain from falling. Once activated, reaching the ground may take multiple rounds. So, I will say, Cats was my favourite name.
Yeah, I would give it to Cat.
Thank you.
But I'm going to half the points because Angel was half right, Cat was half right with the wording, so you both get 1 extra XP each. Angel, you get an extra 2 XP for doing your obligation thing. You guys get a base of 7 XP.
Hot diggity damn.
So, if you want a parachute, it will cost you 450 credits. It is reusable.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll buy
Is
one.
there like a generic
buy one.
grappling gun too?
So everybody got 7. Kat and I got 1, and then I got 2.
Yep.
Right? Okay, cool. So now I have a total of.
One of these days we'll do a fucking ground assault mission.
Hey, Mother. Me and you, right? So, Mother, you want a harpoon gun, right?
Well, like almost, because I don't think there's a generic like Batman like grappling hook in the system. I think it's just a weapon attachment.
Oh, that'd have to be, right?
Yeah. My gun has a grappling hook.
Well, it's just like so you deploy to shoot when you're falling, and you just hook back onto the platform. Easy,
Yeah.
easy money.
Patmore.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a lot of those. Is there like a rebellion hosted like repository or place where information is held? Because I think Caradog just wants to look up Neimoidian culture and the species.
The information group in the rebellion.
HoloNet.
Well, they'll give you some USBs, like some floppy disks with information.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's a USB? It's gotta be floppy.
Yeah, no. So they'll give you like the complete information on Neimoidian history and the planet in its 27 holodisk set.
Caradog's already broken into the biology disc, and he's like, "Wow, Neimoidians have an organ dedicated to being worried. That's pretty cool."
Each disc is like free Word document, like 3 pages on a Word document deep before they need to put a new disc in.
That is wow. That's perfect. All right.
Okay. Murder, I think the answer is disappointingly no, but if you want, we can just brute force one out quickly for you.
Well, I meant for fucking everybody because I don't necessarily think landing on the planet's surface is a good idea. Like, Cat's fine because she has the gun, but like...
Cat's always fun.
Slow down there, bucko.
No. So, Murder, if you just want, like, we can just treat the underbarrel grenade launcher as its own thing. So you can just, it's a 2 encumbrance item. As an action, you can make a average difficulty check to secure a grappling point within medium range.
Okay.
Yeah, so not attached to a weapon. You can attach it to a weapon if you want to, but it's just, the Batman grappling gun.
Yeah.
Love grappling hook.
Yeah,
How much is it?
it's 500.
Oh, okay. So I don't have the money to buy both of those.
Well, what do you want more?
Well, here's my question: does Tank vocalize that he wants this?
Like, we're all in the same room, so yeah.
Like, right
Okay.
after saying fucking Gungans, he says this under his breath.
Absolutely. He's like, I really want to grapple him. Canada Dog's gonna pull exactly 500 credits worth from his personal store, his coffers, and he'll offer it over to Tank.
Okay. You ever want like a really insignificant person killed? You call me.
What specifically insignificant?
Well, it's only 500.
Thank
This
you,
is a
Tank. I
This is a
appreciate
down payment on a 500 credit bounty.
that. Yeah, that is appropriate.
Like, this is a blood debt technically, but the blood's not pristine.
it's duty money. It's blood money.
Isn't it all blood money at this point?
Well, yeah, we killed so many
absolutely.
people to rob that vault.
No, we specifically procured a dude to make it not dirty money anymore. It's fine.
Cat,
That's
you
it's just
killed
dirty with
so
extra
many
steps.
people.
And
And I'd do it
glorious.
again. We got
Yep.
to ride out of there on a dolly skateboard. It was funny and fun.
Which is why I said Cat is always fun.
We should aim to kill more people in this outing.
Oh,
see
you
what
guys
this
do
is.
get to keep the dolly, by the by.
It's an unhealthy briefing.
Can I tinker with it to make it go faster?
Yeah, zoop it up.
Like, if you want to, I guess. What propulsion?
Or hold more? Or add a propulsion system to it, I guess, so it doesn't need to be
Like,
pushed
if you
necessarily.
want, you could attach a jetpack to it, or something, or jet boots, or just
Okay,
a
I'll
just a jet engine.
I'll put a pin in it, and once I have more money and resources, I'm gonna shoot this up.
Dog's just gonna walk over to Glennon and be like, "So I got an extra hyperdrive. You want to just smack that?"
My eyes go wide.
You swearly, Dolly. Oh my god. You do need an interplanetary space license to drive this dolly. No regular
need a
forklift
license?
certification here.
We build a fighter from the ground up like a shuttle.
All right.
That's perfect.
This will be my project for the campaign.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
this
need
is,
to
No, this is the
It will
Chevy on
be.
the cinder blocks for Glennon.
Uh,
be. It could be anything
Okay.
else.
like I think we're all set on this. Generally,
Yep.
we're just gonna see what approach we're taking toward the actual base when we get there.
You guys could just turn
Yeah.
around and decide peace. You guys don't have to decide on war.
Yeah.
A
Well,
bit too late
In
for
Star
that.
Wars.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
really
call it Star
Peace. I'm
Peace.
sorry. It's not Star Peace.
No,
Sorry.
it is. Star peace.
No.
I've been listening to them great
They've
Jedi.
devoted decades of time and effort explaining why it is in fact Star Wars.
Well, the reason it's Star Wars and not Star Peace is everyone's a dick.
Yeah, and they've spent decades devoted to telling you that. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
these
fair.
guys are assholes, and we could be chill because we were for a moment chill, and then we weren't because everyone's assholes.
Hey, listen, I subscribe to the Dantari way of living, which is if something big and angry falls out of the sky, it's probably God.
So you should
That's
kill
it.
it and eat it.
So you should probably eat it and absorb its power.
Exactly.